And Ooga, fucking Ooga cunts. This is the... What's the fucking Cuntstream? You're on the Cuntstream channel. Figure it the fuck out, cunts. Tonight we've got my co-host, Wrath of Controversy.
What up, motherfuckers?
And I need to fucking mute this shit, don't I?
You do.
Yes, you do, dumbass.
Yes.
Nothing but professionalism here on the Cuntstream. Thanks
Wrath
for
is here to
watching.
give you the finger.
And besides the two of us, we have these other cunts. So introduce yourself, cunts, starting with the bird in the chair.
It would be Chairview. I'm sure most of you have heard it before, but Chairview on YouTube. Go and visit. January 21st, doing a fundraiser. Poison the Well, Pimp Monk, myself, whoever else wants on. 24 hours. Yep.
Cool.
All right, now the only chick in the stream.
Hello. I've got a YouTube channel, but no videos. So go follow me on the Twitters, and I'll post offensive memes and hurt your feelings.
Aw.
And butt pics.
All right, now
Oh, and butt pics, yeah.
your
there are butt
Hanky's
pics.
cousin.
That is the sound of all of us going to Fern's Twitter.
I'm already there.
Right, and the peanut?
Wrath, you have good taste in games, my friend.
Okay. Well,
Thank you.
Peanut's gonna die. I'm going to be going to my own, a little bit more moderate centrist channel soon. So, but
Oh no.
I'll shit post on this.
It's retarded. Let it go.
And derailed. Well done.
Oh no, that was actually the perfect ending to what I was saying.
And by the way, the Peanut was being extremely mean to me on the other stream. So
Good.
Yeah, who cares?
Good.
Isn't your job cannon fodder? Is that not your job? Like, you can't roll away quicker than we can do the cannon.
Actually, you can't run 10 miles
No,
an
he
hour,
rolls
so
into
I
the
win.
cannons.
Wait, you told me I can't run 10 miles an hour.
Most humans run like, I don't know, 7, 8.
No. See, a mile is what?
Fucking snake, then.
All right.
I've seen some snakes fucking move.
Cunts. Hold on. Introductions first.
Yes, go
Rage
ahead.
later.
Yes, let's let these other unimportant cunts get their names out there.
And then after
I think you're next.
Jason?
Hi, I'm Jason Brazil. I make videos about social justice bullshit, and I play video games online. Hi.
More importantly, his videos all have titties in the background. So.
I've heard this.
Yeah.
How am I not
seen it.
subscribed?
I seen it.
Holy shit, Hagbard Celine is in the chat. Hi, Hagbard Celine.
Hubbard!
Hello.
Hey, Hagbard.
Oh,
You
it's
were
not-
supposed to-
now you're gonna kick one of us out.
Yeah, say rock, paper, first person to complain.
Silence.
Who said he
everyone.
wants to come on your stream?
I'm here. I've got to be blessed to
bearded
be in my
one.
presence.
Schmeckle makes the word cunt meaning.
I think
I
Baron did
don't
that
know if
before anyone knew who Schmeckle was,
Hey.
including Schmeckle.
He actually told me that if I made him a picture of Hagbard Celine Dion, that he would sing Celine Dion on his video, and he still hasn't done it. So
Hagbard Celine Dion. I do need to see this. This is a thing that I need in my life.
he just hasn't sang like he said he would.
This is almost as important to me as getting Wrath to 10,000 subscribers so that I can hear his story.
For sure.
Oh god, that story. You want it so bad.
How many
God,
subscribers do you
you're
have on
like-
that?
You, Wrath.
There is
It's
many stories. in this
God, dude,
channel.
you're like a Catholic girl that wants sex.
How bad does he want it?
What, he's singing it up the ass?
No, really,
There are
man.
many stories in the world, but only so many introductions. How about you, Mr. Viper?
Hello everybody. I am JT Viper. I make some pretty awesomely shitty videos on occasion, and that's about it.
Cool.
I do what I can.
Optimus Christ.
Optimus Christ here. I play video games, I make videos, and I change your name to Tongs, because by the time I get done with you, you're going to be tossing my salad.
Tongs, I get it.
No, it's Optimus.
All right, now for the lesser simian.
What?
That
All the way to
orange
me?
bastard there.
I'm a cunt. They call me Semaj. I tell you to look at my stuff, but don't do it. But if you
Seriously,
do,
don't.
yeah, don't. But if you do, you're gonna have to hit that like and subscribe button. No choice in the matter.
Don't do it.
Hey, Semaj, throw your
There's
link
a
in the
reason
side
he's
chat
the
here.
lesser.
Do I have to?
No.
Only if you want people to sub to you, but I mean...
Who wants subs? Really? Anyway, move on.
I guess that's me.
All right, now
Wait,
the
I'll do
faggot
it
at
and
the
throw mine in
desk.
there.
Hey, that's me. Hey, this is Sam from the Politipod. I like political podcasts every Friday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. You all can watch. It's pretty cool. But
They're as shit as you think they are.
oh yeah, they're pretty
I do watch, and
Ow.
well, it's a happy ending every time.
No, they're actually very
Well,
good.
Hey, you can just
Happy endings.
you
Vern's
can-
involved?
oh yeah,
Happy ending?
all the time actually. Yes, actually for this stream, since it's the Cuntstream, just call me the Politicunt.
Oh,
Can do.
Well, I mean, I was going to call you that regardless, but...
Oh, okay. All
Would
right,
have happened. We're not very clever here.
True.
part of my life.
Sad, but it's true.
Hey,
All right,
anyone,
and now the
anytime I can
cunt
call
with the
somebody a
fist
cunt
on
with
the
their permission is a great day.
I call you a cunt without your permission.
I say I prefer it without permission.
yeah.
I'll call you a
Who
cunt.
needs your permission?
Without permission and unlubed, that's the way to go.
There you go.
Damn straight, brother, man.
Just use A535 if you can't find lube. Works out real well.
or WD-40.
Oh. Have you ever tried A535? Takes it to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a robot. I use WD-40.
Tingles
fair
for
point.
nobody's pleasure.
It tingles for nobody's. It's so true. It's true. Oh my god.
So the current year is very quickly about to become the next current year, the new
Current
year.
year plus one.
Plus one.
Yes.
Damn it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, never again will we hear. It's 2016. For fuck's sake.
No, it'll just be
It's
2017.
2016, and this current issue is happening.
Okay, but
Uh,
is anyone else really happy to see that current year fucking meme die?
It won't.
Oh,
It
I'm never
would
so
just be
happy.
2017, and it'll still be
I-
current year.
They've been
I
doing that for a long
guarantee
time.
I guarantee you, so long as Justin Trudeau is still in control, there will always be a current year meme just around the corner.
Two
You
more
can't help
years.
but
2 more
part
years.
current
Okay.
year.
Oh,
2 more years.
Canadian thing, because I don't get it.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
current
is.
year? Oh my god.
well, Justin Trudeau's a Canadian leader,
Justin
so yeah.
is the
Okay.
fucking.
Yeah, Semaj,
It
you're
is the
thinking that
current
Trudeau
year.
matters. way
He was
more than-
asked. He was asked why did you choose to fill your cabinet with 50% women, and he said because it's 2015. Or
And then he
20,
spread his hands like,
Like, what are you gonna do?
what you gonna do, bitch?
but
Like,
he
just
said
look up.
But Trudeau always has this lisp that when he says something really feminist, he puts a lisp at the end of it, and it's really weird
It's super creepy.
Is it just me, or is it?
because it's 20.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not
Say
gonna
it.
be the dick here.
It's because he's French Canadian, but that's
Is it
fine.
just me, or is it really odd that the person with the list calling out the other person with the list?
Yeah,
No.
it's
Real
really
recognize real.
I have
Because when you add a list, you gotta call out. You gotta, if you're real, you gotta call out the fake.
I've got an excuse for it. I'm missing teeth. He's not.
Oh, you should be.
Yeah, he's a cripple, guys.
Put me in the fucking ring.
You
You'll
can
be
fuck
missing teeth.
You crippleless cunts.
No, I'm a cripple who can't afford the $1,500 I need to get dentures.
He's a cuntle.
So
Oh,
when I make $1,500 off YouTube ads, then I can get my dentures.
a crip
Accurate assessment is
Why don't you
accurate.
just ask for more of my tax money directly? Okay.
yeah. Just take it right out her flutter out of his pocket.
I bet- I bet-
Wasn't
I
the
bet if-
4 billion last year in transfer payments enough for you guys?
I bet that if I couldn't move my body, you would still make those jokes.
What's that? You said,
we
you
fucking
said
would.
the Canadian dollar is 70 cents compared to the American dollar?
I think it's like 77 or
Wait, is it a
something.
wage gap?
Okay, so 3 billion.
Is that, that's because of the wage gap.
Yep.
Holy shit, that could take care of the wage gap.
Yeah.
To the economist, let's go.
Oh my god. My hand.
And
Where are we going?
Terry-
To the economy.
The economy mobile.
To the economy cave.
See, feminists.
So
have
it would
got
be the
so
Econo
much.
Lodge.
Oh, right.
Oh.
The Econo Lodge.
You're all welcome. I'm done.
Wow.
Feminists
That was JT's best joke for
That's
the
my one
entire
joke.
evening.
That's it. That's all I got.
Terrific.
That is a mic drop
That's
moment,
it from
JT.
for the rest of the
You
night.
just need to go ahead and
Got
leave because
that
you're not going
one.
to top it.
That's fucking it.
The Econo-
feminists
Just
and
go ahead.
feminism as a whole has got too out of hand. Like, as a woman, I am willing to give up my right to vote just to shut these bitches up.
Oh, that's so sweet of you.
I know,
I
right?
have a question.
We
But can you say,
appreciate your sacrifice, human.
Fern, can you say as an otter? Because I'm getting the same sound here. Please.
Oh, are you also from Liverpool?
No, I'm from Manchester, but our accents are pretty similar.
I can't tell it.
Manchester United.
See, I can't tell a fucking goddamn Canuck.
Yeah, I keep thinking that you have good points. Then I remember the accent and
Right?
can't
gotta
remember the
compensate.
words.
Compensate for the accent, and you're like, oh no, wait, that's just bullshit. So many
Yeah,
times.
and then you remember
United
fucking
Kingdom.
David Beckham from there.
Oh,
Then you remember
God.
David Beckham was from there. Ugh.
United Kingdom, Canada, and America's deranged father.
Fuck David
You
Beckham.
mean
No,
alcoholic
it's
father?
Britannia, so it's Mother
Ah.
Britain.
Well,
Canada.
I happen to like Maiden,
America's
but
little
you know.
This is it. Of all these
That's
little
all the-
colonies, all
I
right,
like
she's
that.
she's
That
losing
really-
her shit. She's gone full empty nester. Can't handle it anymore. That was Brexit. She's losing her mind. Midlife crisis. She's going out. Separate.
To
Call it
be
a
fair-
divorce.
To be fair, we Brexited, and then America was like, hold my beer. We don't like Trump.
hey,
Hold my beer and watch this.
Oh my God, I gotta elect a cool president.
Canada's just sitting there going, "Oh, this will be great."
hey,
Now watch
just
this guy.
because I'm not the only child here,
Canada's
was
like that one
not
kid
like
that
the
got-
favorite child in this whole fucking Brexit shit. We're left out with nothing more than a fucking it's the current year
Yeah.
meme.
Good.
Oh, Canada was like that
2017.
kid who gets grounded in the middle of summer, and just looks out at all his friends and is like, "Oh, I want to go outside and play."
Have fun. I want to make memes.
Daddy
I wanna
Trudeau,
be a-
can I come out?
With
No,
Trudeau
you
at
sit in
the
your
helm,
room.
you're never going to have a Connexit.
Can't exit. It's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be Quebec. It's gonna be Quebexit or something like that. It's gonna be
Yeah.
great.
Quebexit.
We did that. We did that and it failed.
It's
Can
called
we
the,
have like a
the
Canada
referendum.
join the Commonwealth again?
Well, is there going to be a Quebexit?
Or a can
We tried
It
it
already
already.
happened.
join the UK again.
We had a
It
vote
already
for Quebec to
happened, but
leave.
there was no hashtags then and
Yeah.
no media.
There's a hashtag. You just
And
call it
also
pound
because
sign.
Quebec's a terrible place.
It's true. I figure we let them leave.
Just
we take
wall
the
it off.
military and then invade, and then they can't say shit because it's ours.
We just push Montreal somewhere else.
Right.
Then, like, what?
course.
As a Canadian, I'll give
It's
you my
alright.
full and utter permission to invade Quebec.
Fuck yourselves
If
out.
we could just, if you
People were
guys,
so dumb
We don't
during
want
Brexit.
Quebec.
People were so dumb during Brexit. They thought they were going to move Britain further away from Europe. Like they thought they were going to like attach boats and like fucking bring us closer to Iceland.
Oh man, I should have talked to you while I was making my Brexit video. I wish I had.
Oh.
kill me, please.
Oh my god.
No. That's counterproductive. Kill the ones who believed it and move on with your life.
You have to say, you may have the dumbest population ever, and I'm American.
No.
It's
No,
alright.
just-
People are still walking around going to Polish people, when you gonna get out of our country?
No, just with those
Yeah,
people on
country
the Isle
boy.
of Man, you'll be all right.
I mean, the Isle of Man is already sorting itself out population-wise, so...
That's sexist.
Yeah, it's true.
God.
I
So
bet
was there a
it's
question that I missed? There was supposed to be some kind of question I heard. or
Oh,
something.
the question.
Yes, we do have a question. I believe we have to ask the Politipod, Optimus, the peanut fucker, and Fern.
Yeah, the peanut
peanut
fucker
fucker.
definitely hasn't answered it before.
Peanut
Wait.
fucker.
Oh, I thought Fern was the peanut. Never mind.
Oh,
Oh.
Damn.
He uses Tank eggs. We all know that.
Honor.
There's a difference. I fuck for peanuts.
Oh.
Wait, how much? Wait, is that what you guys use as currency over there? What's the exchange rate? I suddenly need to know.
So like a pound of peanuts?
It's
Is
for every
it
$1
actually-
American
You'd say this is research for a
$80
friend.
Yeah. Well, no, it's research because I want to pound you. Is it a pound of peanuts?
Wow.
You just get the Islamic discount and take it for free.
No. I'll leave her like 3 or 4 pounds of peanuts. That's okay.
Well,
3 or 4 pounds? Isn't that a lot?
Now-
You're
now
fucking
we have to
country
find
there,
out
Fern?
if you're
3 or
type
4
or not.
pounds?
Okay?
You can make some peanut butter, is all I'm saying.
Oh God.
Well, listen, we gotta find out if you're her type or not. Okay? Do you like walruses?
No.
Walruses are pretty cool.
Probably great
I
cuddling.
thought you
like
were
to be
making a
warm.
fat joke then, but you were just making a joke of my love of walruses. It's fine.
Yeah, that other guy you were talking about. Yeah.
What?
There's some other
Oh,
guy
no.
that asked her to draw her picture of a walrus and draw him.
Oh.
I like walruses. They're cute.
You must
But I-
love Jamie Heineman.
I am the walrus. Cuckoo, cuckoo.
YouTube.
No?
Hey, I got a total dad bod. I can resemble a walrus. You
I
can
got a
totally
great
love
big
me.
dad bod.
Did nobody else get my reference?
I'm still
That-
waiting.
Yeah, I got it.
Dad
I
bod is
totally
Okay,
got it.
thank
You got it.
God.
It's
Somebody
not
had
funny.
to. Fuck.
Hey, Dennis, can I get this question now? What
Yes,
is
I'm
this?
intrigued. What's the question? I answered it.
Lacey Green or Anita Sarkeesian.
Oh, that's
You gotta
Oh,
stick your
no.
dick inside of one of those
You
just
have to pick one. You have to pick one.
under your head. You got to pick one.
Your dick's gotta go
tight
along.
ass twats.
What
Fern,
do we
let's
have to
start
pick
with your
about it?
answer. Where would you put your dick?
Lacy green, because I could definitely fist her.
Oh, there
Oh,
you go.
fuck off.
Oh,
And you can wear a glove.
You
Well,
better.
obviously, I'm gonna wear marigolds. Like, I'm gonna like get the thickest fucking glove possible.
Wait a minute.
Belladonna fit.
I got a question here. If it's between
Yes, ma'am.
Lacey Green and Arnita, do I have to ask for consent during the makeup?
Not
fuck
at
no.
all, no. You just
No.
put
No,
your
of course not.
Can I rape?
It's still going to be Arnita.
The
Oh,
better question is, can you not rape?
there you go.
Everything is rape to both of them.
All PIV
so-
is rape.
Oh, okay, so,
Really
yeah.
one of
I have one for Lacey, one for Anita.
Mhm.
I love how I helped spawn this originally, and I forgot what it was.
So really, the question is, which one do you want to see cry more?
Oh,
Hmm.
Prince
if
does
I was-
have an addendum.
Why, you gonna
actually,
disappoint
it's
them
the
too?
Same answer.
Yeah.
Same answer.
We've seen Lacey Green crying though, pretty much. So.
Oh, we have.
So I just want to. It's a tough question. Neither one of them have shaved armpits.
But
I'm guessing. I'm
you've
guessing
got the issue of the snaggle tooth with Anita. Like, what if that gets caught?
Oh, don't even.
Well,
Oh.
Okay, but
Ow.
what if buck teeth? All right, Lacey has buck teeth.
What
Yeah,
if
but
her
I
dangle
guarantee
catches?
she knows how to roll the lips over.
Lacey has better tits than Anita.
Oh,
They
Oh,
both
for
got
sure.
heat hits. Anita tapes hers down.
well,
But
if they're-
Anita is well better proportioned.
you can't tit fuck tape down.
I guess it depends if you like.
Valid point. Come on
Lacey
now.
to me kind of looks like Snooki on South Park.
Yeah, but at least she's white.
Smush smush. There it is.
All right, so who's answered?
I
So
guess-
Fern is for
I'll just
Lacey.
go- Yeah, I'll go. I guess I could just bring a razor with me and just forcibly shave her armpits.
What is that?
What about the vagina though? Like her pussy is
Yeah,
completely
I'll shave
jungle
all of them. I
too.
don't care.
Job for
Okay.
wax.
You need a
right
weed
there.
whacker for that.
That's a job for wax. Just
Yeah, you're right. I'll just bring hot wax.
Not the
and
amount of hair
tape.
that she probably has. I'm sure. It's
Yeah, okay, I'll go with Lacey Green as well.
yes.
Christ.
I told you, Schmeckle, you're never gonna win this.
Well, go fuck yourselves, because
You will
I'm sorry, Lacey beyond her tits is just a fat ass fucking cunt.
It's
not
true.
that bad.
Exactly.
Yes, but she's a BDSM loving fucking cunt.
Yeah,
I'm just-
but more
Fat.
cushion
Like
only carries you so far. I'm sorry.
Because I'm pretty sure
She's
that
not that
fucking
fat.
Anita would be pretty BDSM loving too.
Say, how do you know
No.
she's not that fat? Her camera angle, literally, all you can see is her face and tits.
Because I've seen pictures of her. I've seen videos of her at a con where you can see her whole body, and she's
I
not
thought
really
you were
that
about to
fat.
say I dated her. I was like, whoa.
I was gonna say.
Whoa,
I was gonna say that
Still
I've
cute.
dated fatter chicks than her. Is what I was gonna say.
Well, I mean, you're in a wheelchair. You can't really choose. I'm so sorry, Jared. I'm so
Hold
sorry.
on, hold on,
I
hold
am
on.
so
I need to go.
sorry.
Listen, I do
let
choose
me go
that.
get you some ice for that burn.
Like if you're
I choose BBWs.
Don't
today,
worry,
so
he doesn't need ice. He can't feel from that part down.
Oh.
I choose. It's not a burn though, because I choose to sleep with BBWs, so it's not a burn.
So you're a chubby chaser. Then your "that's not fat" argument is completely invalid.
Man, it
Okay,
takes a
you
lot of arm
realize-
strength to be a chubby chaser in a chair.
I haven't ever gone above like 280. Okay.
if you don't have it at start,
hold on.
Hey,
you ever
I'm going to
fucked a
come to
skeleton?
Chair's defense here. If you're in a chair and you're still chasing, good on you.
Good on you.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Fair point. Fair point.
Hustling.
You
Fair
could probably
point.
be.
If you,
I'm,
okay, so with me, I've
just from jacking.
I'm the crippled Christian Grey, so okay, so fuck off.
Yeah,
You're not
but
rich.
because you're
I
criminal,
don't think
you're
any of that
also
could further be from the truth at all.
Like rich, confident, you know.
Not the rich part, everything else, but not the rich.
okay. But Chair, because
So you're
in a
rapey?
chair, your vote is also vetoed.
Oh, I see. Why? Because
savagery.
So go fuck yourself.
I do believe that Wrath is involved in the kinky world too, so that's not.
Well, I mean,
No, Raph doesn't even like butt stuff.
No. I'm involved in other things though, dude. I just said not my butt stuff.
I was gonna say Raph loves butt stuff. It has to be it has to be going up his poop chute. That's the difference.
No, it can't be going on my poop chute. You got it backwards there, JT.
As the guy who was in the Navy.
Yeah, who's to say I wasn't a pitcher though? You don't know.
'Cause that's what the Marines do.
No. The Marines are the biggest catchers out there, dude. I don't know what you're smoking.
Here we go.
No.
Wait, how to trigger a seaman.
U.S. Army.
I can do this all night.
Whoa.
Oh, the Army was like the last branch to get women. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, it's okay. No, it
You
wasn't.
can say the smartest branch going.
Yeah,
but the Marines have like
1
SEAL
to
Team
10
Six.
ratio is really
They
great.
do. Navy SEALs.
Navy SEAls
Navy,
are in the Marines, huh?
Navy
Okay, that makes
SEAls.
sense. Except for the Marines don't have a single.
No,
elite.
I got it mixed up for a second there.
So they don't need to have elites. They are the
Navy,
elites.
so you know.
No, they are really not. They are the dumbest people
they
in
eat
America.
cardboard.
Wait,
They
Okay.
just think how tough you have to be to take a dick in the ass. Like, that's pretty tough.
That's
Yeah,
true.
okay, that's why
super tough.
Marines take. That's why the Marines are the best catchers. Is because they take it like a man.
Exactly.
Like a man.
You know what?
Well, I mean, they really just take it like a hairy woman. Let's be real.
Oh, so a Muslim.
Yeah.
I'll see
Yeah.
myself out.
Later, bro.
Yeah, once you get the best joke of the evening, you're like, oh, see
I'm
you
so
again now.
done. I got nothing. I can't come back from that.
I'll bring this to a real rationale level. When I was 18, I fucked a chick in the ass, and when I pulled my dick out, it was covered in shit.
Oh
I've
God.
never enjoyed fucking a chick in the ass ever since.
This is why you douche. Well,
Yeah,
enema, I guess.
you should be clean. Like, it's not hard.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
but-
it ruined it for me. Well, okay. Look, like when you get heat of the moment and it slides out, you gotta try and put it back in because you just you enjoy yourself too much. Obviously, you're gonna have a mix up and it's gonna go in the wrong hole. Obviously, it's gonna happen.
There is no such thing as the wrong hole.
Good point.
Just fucking wait whatever.
I was gonna say it's only the wrong hole if she says no.
Shit happens, That's
No, not even then.
Hey, Raph,
Hey, Fern.
I'll bring this. It was the same girl, different occasion. So I'm pounding this chick doggy. And I got a little bit
Tuesday.
I got a little bit exuberant. And I pulled out a little too far.
Mm.
But I didn't stop the thrust.
And you
and
missed.
she started crying.
You space doctor.
I don't think you know how painful that is. That's the most painful thing you can fucking do to a woman besides kicking her in the fucking clit.
I was gonna say there's always the option of making her have your child.
I was gonna say,
ruined my
Fern,
sex life for like 24 hours.
Fern, here's the thing, though. I have a collection of swords that would disagree with you on the most painful thing I could do to a woman. I'm
I know
just
a girl
saying.
I legitimately. At that point, I left. I was very disturbed. I asked her, well, prior to, I asked, like, unloaded or loaded? She goes, that doesn't matter. So that is what I could conceive as being the most painful. Ah, Billy, a little bastard. Fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, my cat just fucking clawed the shit out of my knee.
Yeah, JC's getting beaten up by a pussy again.
It happens all the fucking time.
Not even gonna get laid.
I'm a sucker for that pussy.
Too much into stereotypes here. But are the majority of people in this chat cat people or dog people?
I'm a cat person.
I go both ways.
Oh,
Typical
bipedal.
semen.
You're a bipedal.
Yes, I am bipedal, actually.
I like them both, but yeah.
Yeah, same.
But
Both
I have
okay.
cats, so.
Because I actually have an interview
Mm-hmm.
on Tuesday.
Yeah.
For a fucking web content company.
Ooh.
Cats.
Piece of candy. Ooh.
And I want to bring up like YouTube people. But I
Don't
hate
bring
to
us
see it, but
or hire you.
every YouTube person I know, including myself,
Cat people.
It's a cunt.
is a complete fucking
bastard.
Fascist.
I think somebody had it right with cunt.
Twat waffle.
That would be me. Cunt.
Psychopath.
Where's cunt?
Oh, sorry, that's just me.
No, but like
Sociopath.
none of you guys would be
that's
good
better.
references.
No, of course we wouldn't.
I
be a
even
good
look at
reference.
like the big YouTubers that I know, like the people with over 150, 200,000 subs. Are like, do I really want to be associated with those people during a job interview?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you
Absolutely.
want to be associated with me? I'm pretty smart sometimes when
So
I'm not
just
being a
like
fucking idiot.
A company to manage your YouTube? Is that what you're saying?
No, like where it is they ask for like history. And
Yeah.
already, my experience, I'm a heavy duty mechanic. I am very redneck. It does not go well on the techie side. And I'm sitting there like, well, I like Kraut. Kraut and I get along.
Oh god.
But then we watch his videos and, is that the best person to be associated with during the job interview? Or right-wing death squad?
I was wondering.
Hey, I'm going to come work for you. But 90% of my fucking association has nigger in their online world.
I don't see the problem with this. Mark Twain has the word in his books.
I'm
Yep,
going to need you to
Yep,
be
I'm
like,
quoting Mark Twain.
Futternutta, I'm going to need you to be like 30 cent more Canadian.
I'm sorry.
So here's the problem.
So sorry.
I live in rural Kentucky, and I have always liked tech stuff. I find that what the fuck did you say, Cheer?
You
I'll
said
beat your ass up.
rural.
Yeah, rural Kentucky. Rural.
No, there was a D in there when you said it. Oh, okay.
You want to
Rural
fucking
Kentucky.
fight? Because I guarantee I'm going
You
to
won't,
win.
mate. You gonna get shoot.
Hey, actually, since there's 10 of us in here,
Are you
I'll
taking the
fuck you
piss?
up, man. I'll fuck you up, man.
I'm-
You're taking a piss.
No,
Well,
M9.
No, I'm not in my bathroom. The fuck is wrong with you?
This is
I was gonna say,
is
I'm at my
racism
computer,
at
dude.
its finest fucking form.
My dudes.
Right?
hey,
I hate
hey,
British people.
the entire room,
All I hear is I hate British people.
United.
I don't hate
the
British
entire
people.
room here.
Yeah.
British humor is the best kind of humor, okay? It is.
What was it?
Shut
One
up,
at a
Jeff.
time, for fuck's sake. God, you guys are just like hookers.
What are you like? Are you like a moderator in here or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, actually.
I know he is. I'm just being a dick.
It's all right. The Canadian
I don't
government
know.
is
If
paying
we
him
need a
for
moderator,
trouble.
then y'all can lick my ass.
The government paid me for being retarded. Okay.
I didn't think Autobots had asses.
Holy shit, hack jobs in the
Well, we
in
got
the
balls.
chat.
What else do you think?
Well, yeah, Hackjob was going to join the stream, but apparently she has other things like guests to deal with.
Like responsibilities.
She's a
I
sociable
know.
person. Like, what the fuck?
I know. I was pretty disappointed when she told me that.
Hey, I actually have a serious fucking question.
Then
here.
ask it.
Okay, Futternut is going to die in the near future. Should he,
Okay.
should he be replaced with Resident Normie or Canuck Comments?
Canuck Comics, or I don't know. I mean, you could get a real job. That's also an option.
Yeah, real job is the thing you can do.
Just go make comic books and then get arrested.
In
I
this
have
economy?
a real job.
I didn't say it was a good option. I said it was an existing one.
So I know it's 3 weeks away, but I want to do this 24-hour fundraiser thing. Who wants to come on and do a shift?
How long
you're
is
gonna
it?
pay
You mean
me?
do a shift? Are you not sitting through the whole thing?
Yeah, I am.
All right.
I was gonna say,
do a shift.
I didn't
to
know.
say,
it was
if I'm
working
doing
in
a
half
shift,
hour.
I'm getting paid for it. That's the way that
Yeah,
works.
it usually takes about 10 minutes for me to take a shit.
You'll get exposure because Poison the Well are coming.
Oh no, I can join. I'm just being an ass.
Poison the Well are
being
coming, and
facetious.
Pip Monk actually said that he would stop by because it's charity. He said he would do some time for me to get.
Can I make like 50,000 catfish jokes? Can I be on when Pit Monk's on?
Sure.
I just want to belittle him a little.
Well, he says he'll come on, but you know how it is sometimes with him. Who knows? But he's
Who's belittling whom
I
now?
have no idea.
I just like belittling people. Oh,
Pip Monk is a guy that friends with the drunken
this really fat guy that looks like a catfish that's associated with the drunken peasants.
Apparently, he has 3 testicles.
What the fuck
Yes,
is a
really.
drunken peasant?
Hey, Chair.
TJ
Although
Kirk.
you're a
Amazing
fucking
YouTube.
cunt in
Is
your
that the Young Turks
cunty
and
ass
Skeptics?
fucking cunt chair.
Yeah. Okay. What about what is your problem today? Seriously.
If any of you guys have the attention span to last 3 weeks, you can come to mine in 2.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
No,
JT, what is yours?
That's why I scheduled it for the 21st because
Yeah, I
knew
had
you
to
were doing
bump
yours.
mine back because I've got internship obligations on the 21st. So.
Well, as I said, I knew you're doing yours, so I was polite about it. And I
Oh well,
did
thank
mine
you.
the other time, because I want to go on it.
Well, of course, I was polite about it. He's Canadian.
No, because I want to go on his. So that's
It's the Canadian standoff. We're both sitting here. No, I'll reschedule.
God-
No,
God
I'll
damn it, JT,
reschedule.
what is your thing?
It's on the 14th of January.
Okay, I got it. I'm on.
24 hours. Starts 10:30 a.m. EST.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And I'm the only Canadian that speaks his mind and actually says foul.
Mine is normally on
But
at
I'll
9 at
sure.
night. Do you think I should start it way earlier, like
Hold
you're
on.
doing, like at noon? or something?
Start whenever you're comfortable. It's not about when you start. It's 24 hours. Going to
I
cover.
know.
Okay, that is a Saturday.
But what you should do is, if you don't have TubeBuddy already, get it. Figure out when you
I paid for it.
figure out then when your best upload time is, and start it then.
How do you find your best upload time?
Fuck, I can remember.
Analyze your
No.
analytics.
Yeah, it's in your analytics as to but I think it's from TubeBuddy specifically. I could be wrong.
I've
But
tried to
it'll
read that
show
shit
when
and
you
find out
get
what
the
it
most hits during a week, like when your videos perform best. And so mine's like evening on Thursdays. So if I wanted to really schedule it perfectly, I would start like an hour before it says my peak is on Thursdays.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Well, I already have it planned on Saturday. Like it's already scheduled.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying though is it'll show you time of day. So that would tell you when on a Saturday to start.
Hey.
It's all just statistics.
I've never looked at the TubeBuddy analytics. So.
God damn. You're gonna pay for something.
No, I use it mostly for.
It's like getting a hooker and not fucking her in the ass. Like, what are you doing?
Hey,
No, I'm trying
Chair,
to find where the. Yeah.
with yours, are you actually going to send me a link? Because that's something that I could get behind, like, without
I'm gonna
calling you a...
I will promote it way ahead of time. So.
What are you
I'll
now,
just
you
be-
motherfucker?
I'll just come on and be really mean to you so everyone feels more sorry and wants to give you more money.
No,
Yeah.
That means that you're rude and you're not Canadian enough to be on that fucking stream. Like, what the
Oh
fuck's
well,
your
fuck it
problem?
then. I won't show up.
You know who's definitely not Canadian enough to be on a stream?
Me.
Me?
Anyone who has freedom in their blood.
That would be me. That's me, Sam.
Oh.
That's me, Sam. I'm
You're
freedom.
goddamn right. You're
All right, I don't
goddamn
see
right.
anything. I don't see anything on here that shows you.
All right, I've installed TubeBuddy. What the shit
I
does it
think
do?
somebody still has their feelings hurt about the White
TubeBuddy.
House sneaking off.
TubeBuddy is an add-on that basically helps you identify a lot of different. Oh, Billy, you dumb fuck! He just tried to jump on my lap from under my table and fucking hit his head. Bill, are you okay? Come here,
I
pal.
heard that. I heard the little.
Are you okay?
Is that hurt us?
Look here, I got your box for you. Okay, so TubeBuddy.
You got his box. You got his box or his fart box.
Find
funny.
time of day though.
Do I have the fucking
No
video?
peanut butter involved in that one.
Oh no, we already got 10 in here. I can't even show you it, but it's a little like cardboard box I've put with like a bunch of towels in. We got him a cat bed, but he prefers this, so I don't know, man. Anyway, TubeBuddy, fuck. TubeBuddy is an add-on that lets you get like suggested tags for your videos, helps you construct better titles, helps you figure out what subjects are trending at that time, a whole bunch of shit.
Oh.
Helps you set like a number of different template upload things. So for mine, it just has like intro, details, wrap up, and whatnot, so I know what to type in which section, how long to keep it, that kind of stuff.
I still don't see time of day in here.
I guarantee you it's in there. I know for a fact I saw it, and it said like around 6 p.m. on Thursdays my time is the best time for me to upload shit.
I guess it's the real time part that you want.
Possibly, not sure. And can't remember now. I'd have to go and like actually fuck around with it, but right now I'm kind of just passively playing Miscreated because I'm an absolute addict at this point.
Who here doesn't follow me on Twitter? Because I need 2 more people to get 70 followers.
Is that
Do
Politipod
I
that I'm
bury
hearing?
Yeah, it's Politipod.
Well, that's
I already follow you on Twitter. Quit your whine.
no, we follow each
Oh,
other, so I
God.
can't help you.
Politipod, you only need one more person.
Hey,
Fuck
that's
that, he needs
pretty
2
good.
now.
Yeah, 3.
Dirty bitch. I'll eat your assholes.
Everyone's just like
Oh,
gone.
wait,
what?
dude, he's gonna eat our asshole. So
Oh, I'm following again.
Well, no, who's eating assholes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay then.
Whose asshole is
Better
it?
question. The better question is who isn't.
Who's not an asshole?
Why are you going to threaten us if we don't follow you?
Oh, hey, look, Semaj finally followed me back.
I need 41 people for 600. Suck my dick,
Fuck's
Politipod.
sake.
You have
70
tits.
followers.
Yeah, that's
It's
not
not
fair.
fair.
You have tits and an ass. I can't just go raving around this flabby back end and getting
Hey.
followers. I'd lose them.
I'd follow you. Just
Yeah, I was gonna
that.
say I need 15 more to hit 200 followers on the Twitter.
I am 22 away from 300.
I am 5 away from
know what?
400.
Oh, damn.
Chicken
Oh
butt.
well, look at you.
Hey, looky there. I need 20 more subscribers on the YouTube for 50
I
subscribers.
think I've got 1 subscriber on
You
YouTube
shilly
'cause I
little
deleted
fuck.
mine.
Hey, we've all been there. We've all been there.
Look, your description is gonna be your information is gonna be in the description of this video. I guarantee it. You can chill later. Okay.
I just subscribe to Fern.
Semaj, you're not the right gorilla to take control of the stream.
No, I'm not. But
He's just not fucking dark enough.
you're right. I'm not
Yeah.
nigger enough.
Oh, God, here
He's
we
got
go.
the red privilege
He
going
can't,
on.
he can't, he
Here
can't
we
say
go.
hands up, don't shoot, and everyone just expect it. You know?
Here we go. Here it goes.
He says hands up, don't shoot. I'm pulling that fucking trigger in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say it's like usually that's when I shoot people. Like before that, I'm kind of like, I probably won't.
To
But
be
as soon
fair,
as I
there,
said that, I was
Raph,
like, yeah, you're getting capped.
to be fair, Raph, you giving your avatar, your hand is always up. All right,
Okay.
which is a downside if you're in school. The teacher's always assuming you have the right answer.
No, I just raised a different finger.
You're a dumb fucking cat.
Question: do your hands?
Right. Okay, for Canada.
So do your hands also have rings on them, like on your fingers?
Down you go, Bill. Oh shit.
Yes, they do.
Hey there.
I have all the rings, dude. I am the lord of the rings.
Oh no.
Except for you don't have a pinky ring or a thumb ring.
Get out. Get out right now. Go
Lay
home.
down.
Get out. This I'm the co-host of this stream. If someone needs to go, then you know where the door is.
What's that?
But make sure to let it hit you in the ass on the way out.
Fern leaves, I leave.
Squatters' rights.
Squatters' rights.
Squatters' rights.
The building's
Squatters' rights. That's a myth.
If this wasn't on air,
The only squatters that have rights is my handgun when it goes to your head.
What?
Or your anus.
I'm confused. All I have an image of right now is Vern doing squats, and I'm not upset by this.
Vern? Who is Vern?
Fern.
Sorry, my apologies.
As in the only woman in the hangout.
I'm calling her Vern.
I was like, why are you?
I thought you said Vern as in like.
Skeptic alert only needs 4 more subscribers to get to 100.
Hi, past skeptic alert. What?
Who, Tim?
Sure, we have at least 4 people here.
Hey, you know what?
are
A lot of
subscribed
people
to
have
those
not been subscribing to my channel, so I'm just like, fuck it.
Hey, I subscribe to your channel. What you whining about?
Yeah, I subscribe to yours.
Well, now we've completed this circle jerk.
Exactly.
Hey, the circle has been adequately jerked.
Will the circle be unbroken by him?
Oh, good God.
Just stop it.
Dude,
Stop
you just
it.
remind me of my childhood, and that's not a good thing.
you know what's not a good
not
thing? I
sorry.
just read what I wrote, and that sounds fucking dirty as shit.
What did you write, you cunt?
Who needs
Who
subs?
needs sub?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you already subscribed to me.
I mean,
Jason.
That's Jason.
I don't know who the fuck
got enough
Jason
ball gags
is.
for all.
Jason Brazil, the guy who has tits in his videos.
So
Yeah.
Jason's this like giant, like 6'3" asthmatic with a fucking hockey mask
Yeah,
on,
he's
wields
got,
a machete.
He's got this faggy
Yes.
fox in front of a bunch of titties. If you ignore the fox and everything he says, they're pretty good videos.
It's a cat, you cunt.
Like, if you watch them on YouTube,
If you like fur,
then
You
they're
and Boons.
amazing.
You and Boons thought it was a cat. I don't. That's why Boons thought that Minty and I were a thing, because we both have foxes. Apparently, I have a cat.
Okay.
That is a cat.
Wait. You don't want to be a thing with Minty. Orange is a fucking psychopath. He will take, eat it, and then rape what's left.
no,
You do not want to have a thing with him.
That's
the way,
not an
I-
exaggeration, by the way. We've had him on the show.
I have a point to mention earlier to Chairview
What province
specifically.
are you from?
That 1 mile is 1.6 kilometers. If you're saying a human being can't run 16 kilometers an hour, all right, get fucked. I've run well over 20.
No, yeah,
average.
fuck.
Fuck, I can't run
Somebody
5 in an hour.
that
What the
quick.
fuck's
They
your
can't
problem,
do
you
it
little
for an
bitch?
extended period of time.
No.
They can do it for an entirely useless period of time.
What, in a chair?
And Jason,
Yeah.
now that I know your name,
I don't know your name.
I might unsub from you now.
Jason's American.
Yeah.
What
I'm from
province
the
is he
province
from?
of Alabama. How about that?
Yes, because it's like Nutter, how
Wait a
drunk are
second,
you?
That
What
big
a
is
fucking fail.
Alabama. They haven't.
Okay, we're good.
I love that. What province are you from?
Actually, I used to go 10 miles an hour, and then in order to put the tilting feature on, they had to take one speed setting off.
Hey, shut up,
Now I
Sharon.
only go 7.
Boons. I'm aware it was a joke, but that's how people die, because Orange is with Minty. You know that, right? Okay, go ahead.
Exactly. Don't get involved in that.
Yeah, Orange also is the
Very
scariest
much.
person we've ever had on the Cuntstream.
Confirmed.
How is he the scariest person?
One discharged motherfucker.
You haven't
You
heard his
realize-
stories.
Because other
Okay,
than
let's-
Wrath, nobody else on the cunt stream has eaten people.
Okay.
Wrath, would you like to tell the story?
What?
We're not telling that story. All I'm going to say is
Hold
people
on,
taste
hold
slightly
on here.
like bad pig.
Hold on here.
Bad pig.
You
Of
know what?
course, the Navy guys eating somebody.
I will fucking stand
That was actually
up.
before
I'll
the
even go-
Navy.
Oh God.
Hey, hold on here. I'm in the little middle of fucking tyrant speeches. For
You
fuck's
get a
sake.
tirade.
Orange actually helped me out in a fucking huge ass way.
No, he's a good guy and everything.
Well, he's a good guy. Just don't piss him off. That's what we're
Yeah,
saying.
exactly.
Oh yeah, nobody is
Why would somebody
besmirching his
know-
character. I love Orange.
He's
Oh,
a
no.
good
Monkey,
guy.
though, when he gets angry at somebody, when he gets angry,
Good thing I'm
I
not
wouldn't
human.
piss that guy off.
he
Yeah, I was
turns.
gonna say he's a great person, but
if
he
you
also
take an-
has anger issues if you get on his bad side.
He turns orange when he gets angry, like the Hulk, you know.
Oh,
Okay,
how do you
but
think
at
Orange
the
feels
same
about
time, you
Okay,
don't
okay,
like
hold
his
on,
bad
hold
side,
on.
you're on his
Everyone,
bad side.
calm their
Okay,
fucking
okay, one at a time.
tits. Okay, so, like, I've talked to Orange. I associate with him. It's fine.
Yeah. Exactly.
Now, just like anyone else, if someone got mad at me, I would tell them to eat my asshole. I don't care how mad you get. You physically cannot do anything to me, and I dare you to try.
I bet
Okay.
you
That
don't. You're
include-
also though.
Can I
That's the
follow
thing.
that up? Can
I knew that was coming.
And that goes towards anyone who feels.
Well, not
froggy
all
enough
of
to
us are
jump.
made of metal, so of course you have an unfair advantage in a physical
I
contest.
mean, I wouldn't eat your asshole, but I definitely peg you.
Receive my oppression, cunt.
Okay. On a serious note, I actually will follow that Optimus up on that. And that is, you know what?
Eating
I
his
can
ass?
tell you exactly where Orange lives.
Oh, he's
Phone
about to talk to him.
Hey, Fern,
I
I'll
don't-
But
lube
if
wrestle
you
you for
ever
dominance on
fuck
taking
with
a
that
shit.
guy, you're fucking
Can you
with
get him
me.
to lick his asshole, or
And his shit is...
We're not worried about you. If we fuck with Orange,
You're under the assumption that I don't like Orange.
No.
We all like
We all
Orange.
love him. We all love him.
How can you not?
That's
we don't
where
like
you
to see
failed
the
to
whole
listen.
lick the asshole
I'm eating a
thing.
Terry's chocolate orange.
See, the
No, no,
thing is,
but
I've
seriously,
talked
we
to
all love
him,
Orange.
and when I say I associate with him, he's an awesome guy.
He is.
But
We're not
like I
denying
said,
that.
hold on. Like I said, if anyone were to get mad at me, you got the same fucking clothes to get glad in. And if you want to feel froggy enough to jump, do it. Don't talk about it. Do it.
Okay, now that we're done with this subject,
Says who? I got to weigh in on this.
hey, okay,
I
you're
have
not
no
even
strong opinions
American.
whatsoever.
I was gonna say you're not even American, so you can't even pull "Don't Tread on Me." Just be a good snack and hide in this grass.
Oh,
No, I love Orange, and I got flight benefits. I got his back.
Have you
Well,
not seen
yeah.
the shoe
No,
on head
wait,
snack?
but trust me, he
The
doesn't
please
need
tread
that.
on me.
Are we fucking done? Like
Yeah.
licking
Are we
Orange's
fucking
balls
or are
now?
we fighting?
Yeah,
Like-
can we
Yeah,
move
what's
off
going
this
on?
subject, please?
Can
We're
everyone
done.
zip up their pants now?
Yeah, I'd
Is that
rather
a
get off
thing?
this subject.
You guys are wearing
Can we
pants?
start licking my balls instead?
I don't know why you brought it up.
No one wants AIDS, Shreckle.
It's the
All
fucking
right,
current
welcome
year, guys.
back
It's
in.
the fucking current year.
Oh my
Can
god,
you
it is.
stop with the
Almost an
Canadian
current
memes?
year.
Okay, Fern?
No.
Guys,
No,
you want?
fuck
That,
you.
that's
guys,
not
you want
just
to
a
go grab
Canadian
some?
thing, you know.
Hey, don't blame her. She loves Canadians.
We can go grab some poutine from Montreal, eh?
Oh, I've been muted for how long? How long
Go up
have I been muted for?
About
Not
48
long enough.
minutes, cunt. We haven't
Yeah.
heard shit from you.
Awesome. I just looked over and saw the fucking red mute mic, and I was like, oh, that's pleasant.
Yeah, no, I hit that at the start so we wouldn't get any of your bullshit.
Damn.
Get wrecked.
Wrecked indeed. I'll cry later,
And
though.
this is why we call it the Cuntstream, because it's all just a bunch of people talking shit.
Accurate.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, this is a polite and well-structured
Here's a
show.
question.
Hey,
Somebody else
this
is
is where
interested in
I'm
that.
on the country.
I don't even know how you got through that with a straight face.
Wasn't this supposed to be 2016? Weren't we supposed to be talking about stuff that actually happened?
No, it's fucking the current year.
I've
Yeah,
got a
2016.
question.
A bunch of
Guys.
fucking famous
Everybody
cunts
wants to
died.
fuck the current year because of what's been happening with people dying, apparently.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I
what
mean,
is with
whoever.
you? This year?
People
People
die.
die.
It's a fucking human function.
There's people dying and there's
It's
children
not a
crying.
bug.
Can you tell me?
It's a feature.
Not to be
Can you
that,
tell
not
me
to
where
be that
it belongs?
cunt again. Just want to point out that can we just not talk over top of each other? I keep missing what everyone's saying.
You gotta listen
I
in
mean-
5
I
different
got it.
bands, man. You gotta
I
learn to
got
do
it.
You're right.
this.
You're right.
I
my bad.
would.
Guys, I've got a question.
Oh, yeah,
Stop.
whisper in my ear, baby.
It's 2016, right? It's the current year right now. But next year, what do you think? What do you think feminists have got in store for the next?
Oh, fucking nothing.
There's gonna be a terrorist attack.
Same shit, different day. That's what they're gonna have.
It's gonna be
I have a more important question, okay?
Are you kidding me? Nothing.
They're having
Who said nothing?
I said nothing. There's gonna be nothing substantial at all.
I have a
Nothing
really
new.
important question, okay? That's not irrelevant. It is
What?
that, well, people are dying and children are crying, so I want to know, where's the love?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God damn it, Chair.
Somebody mute him permanently.
I'm gonna break all of your batteries.
Oh.
Don't make me unleash my wrath.
I would be ashamed.
What happened to ignore?
Thank you, Politipod.
Well, we should be ableist, guys.
Damn right.
Well, if I ignore you, we won't.
I'm
be able to
ableist,
see here or
evolution
interact
is
with each other
ableist.
for the rest of the video call.
That's really problematic, guys. Come on.
Damn right.
So problematic.
So you asked, what do I think is going to be in store for feminists next year? And my response is that there's going to be a feminist who plots a terror attack.
Oh my goodness!
Really?
You think so?
No.
That's my bold prediction for next year.
It's entirely possible.
Eventually, but I don't...
No, not eventually. not eventually.
Yes,
Here's the reason why.
When
When have you seen feminism grow gradually?
Look, I
1800s.
I think
not in my lifetime.
Since then, it's been booming exponentially with millennials who feel overly entitled and they're fucking pricks. So, with that mentality going forward, they're exponentially trying to boost, okay? Make it seem like that their population is booming. Well, next step, logically, would be terrorist attack.
Oh,
You know what? I could see it happening. I'm not going to say I expect it, but I could see it happening.
I actually am gonna do a video soon. Like, I'm gonna start a video series about like the mental health issues behind feminism, because it is like this culture of narcissism that's helped it grow, and this perpetual victimhood sort of mentality that's really helped bolster feminism.
I'm just wondering.
In which way?
I'm just wondering when Chair's going to notice that he's muted.
You tend to get with young feminists that the older feminists tell them that, men are going to be perpetually creepy and they're going to try and rape you and take advantage of you, and the system is stacked against you. So it gives them this entitlement to the resources that feminism offers, to the resources as a whole, that they deserve to be given things for free without working for them, because they're perpetual victims.
I kind of tuned out for a second. Is she saying we're not all gonna rape her? Because she might have the wrong idea about this stream.
No, I actually understand where she's getting at, and it's like, mother is a feminist.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And I love my mother, but I also think that she's a conniving
your
cunt.
mother too.
Your mother is
And
a
I
sweetheart.
can see exactly what
nice
Fern
lady.
was saying.
Your mother.
when
rated
Your mother's a saint.
to
Saint
all
Bernard.
of you is.
For putting up with him.
Good child. I was the good child. Okay?
I was basically.
And now you dress up as a peanut on the internet.
No, not just a
Peanut's
peanut.
gonna
A peanut
die.
and an Elmer Fudd hat.
Good child.
The good child,
Well, yeah,
right?
Red
Fuck,
Robot
someone
created that.
needs to cheer your mom up.
Well,
Does
Red
she have an
Robot
800
created
number?
Peanut.
Does your mom have any kids that lived?
You guys are fucking.
Did your
cunts.
mom ever have any kids without talking?
By a cripple cunt.
Has your mom ever cripple?
Has your mom ever not had a cock in her mouth?
It's been a while.
You could hook her up with Chairview. Once you go cripple, you feel really bad.
Forget about your nipples.
And live in disappointment.
The
But
thing
she didn't
is,
follow you.
the thing is,
Commit
her,
seppuku.
she was it was a really close, like whether or not she'd had more cock or hot lunch, but then she skipped lunch.
JT left.
Born in the 90s and always thought rims were the fucking fad, wasn't she?
Nope.
All right.
Nope. You're way too late for my mom.
I like a good old rim job.
As the theoretical sober guy, because I don't know, you guys are all starting to sound more and more drunk over time.
I'm sober.
Tired.
Quality guest, but then the snake cunt came back.
Oh, that hurt. That was damn.
You guys will probably remember that there was a second wave feminism, and then that slowly went away over time because I distinctly remember the '90s was full of crazy feminists, but then they slowly went away and we just didn't talk about them anymore.
So okay, but the '90s kind of feminist was like,
for fuck's sakes, Chair, let me finish a sentence. They
Jesus
Christ!
Jeez,
didn't interrupt. We started at the same time.
Jesus Christ.
That is untrue.
You might be triple retarded.
Come back.
All right, well, I'm gonna have to download my earlier stream and fucking cut out like 40 seconds because of a copyright claim.
What? On what?
Let me guess. This is auxiliary mode.
BuzzFeed.
No, I streamed a game.
Oh.
Oh, what game?
No.
That with
You fucking
Borderlands.
No, it's Monkey Island 2.
All right, what are they
Revenge of LeChuck.
copywriting on that?
Like the very, very end of the credits. The
Probably 'cause
song
it's
at the
got
very,
music.
very end of the credits. Yeah, music.
I mean,
That's bullshit.
Me and Chris Reagan got videos unmonetized by the same exact company.
I got dinged because I did the opening. Was it Ain't No Place for a Hero? With Borderlands 2. I fought it, won it.
No rest for the wicked.
No,
Yeah.
Borderlands 2.
I'm
Borderlands
just gonna
2.
cut this last 2 minutes off. It's not a big deal.
Any
It's
game
the
that I
principle of the thing. It's the principle of the thing.
There's just credits on it. It doesn't matter.
It's the principle.
The principle is I don't give a shit about these credits.
If it's credits, just fight it.
Yeah, like literally, that's the whole point. Is they're just doing it to try and fuck you over. Don't accept the fuckery. Be like, no, it's bullshit. You guys know it. It's like a tiny sliver of what I did, and you put it in your fucking game. Up yours.
And sometimes the times on it aren't correct either. Sometimes they're claiming more than it shows.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like I've
they're
done a
also-
video before. Okay, it gives me a timestamp. I click on it. There's nothing there.
I think the
Not
like,
only that,
what
they're
fits best
they're
with
trying
us.
to take credit time frame that they're giving credit to the real creators.
Well, they blocked it worldwide. What do you want me to do?
Fight it.
Fight it.
Fight them.
Fight the power.
I'll consider it.
Get naked.
I got a content ID
Fight
strike
them.
from Adam Salah, so you know.
Wait, what did you say, Fern?
I said get naked, lube up, and fight them.
Perfect.
I'm gonna consider
Can we
that.
get naked and lube up with you there, Fern?
I mean,
I'm
if you
gonna
want to
consider.
fight me.
I want to fight.
Oh,
I
I'll
already
fuck
challenged
you
her
up.
to a lube wrestling match. I don't know if that
I'll
was
fight
missed
you.
earlier.
Yeah, a lubricated wrestling match with Fern. How's that sound, Mrs.?
Nice.
Dead
I don't know.
silence.
I almost hear the
And-
frying pan hit the back of his head.
Almost, but not quite.
I think like the whole strike on like copyrighting music and shit is perfectly summed up by that Bo Burnham song "God Is Dead."
Oh, hey,
I
you
like,
mean the ones you just posted the lyrics to?
I did.
My whole family thinks I'm gay.
Hey,
Um,
that's pretty good.
Hey,
Hey.
Actually, I'll be honest here. The one
Hey.
copyright strike that I got was
Hey.
from Right Wing Death Squad.
Nice.
Like, I've talked to him recently. You know his shit was copyrighted.
Mine was.
It was an automated.
Yep, good old YouTube bots.
Mine
Yeah,
was
it was an automated
auxiliary
thing.
mode.
Oh yeah, auxiliary mode's all over that shit.
Yeah, because out of my 2 hour, 15-minute video, 30 seconds was. Yep.
So all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, when it gets to the point that YouTube
So I
offers
just
me a
removed
management
it.
thing, I don't know if I would ever do it, because like I don't want people saying, "Hey, you content ID'd my video," blah blah blah, because I don't give a shit.
Then
Well,
all
that's why you
you
don't
do is just go
partner
okay,
with-
and you just release it. You just contact them back, say, "Yep, sorry, I have it bought for a reason," and
But the company does it, not you. You don't get to do it.
oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's why you don't do
Go
partnership.
away. Would you stop? Go away, cat.
Like if you, it doesn't. I mean, it just doesn't seem very congruent to creative freedom to have a partnership.
31 seconds, though. I mean, it's just 31 seconds. For fuck's sake.
I'm telling you though, it's showing you that number there, but like I said, often the timestamp doesn't match what they're claiming. So I don't know.
I mean, sometimes they just claim.
I'm just going to say my use of the content meets the legal requirements for fair use.
Yes, it does.
The only timestamp that should matter is tits.
Jason, what you should do, buddy, is really quickly, like take the 4 points of fair use, put it in a Microsoft Word document, and literally every time they want to claim it, right, copy and paste that, like, leave in the correct section of why it applies to fair use and move on. It makes it way easier. They realize they're dealing with somebody who's prepared a response for it, and they give up.
Okay.
Yeah. Most people on the average person on YouTube, if you respond to it, they're like, "Oh, okay, that's fine."
I've yet to lose. I've yet to lose one. There have been some where I've been like, "Fine, I'll let it."
I lost one against Lacey Green. So
yeah, I've yet to fight and I've yet to fight and lose.
Yeah, full screen ink.
Well, that's the whole thing of like there's content ID strikes for like music, and I can kind of get that one.
I won't accept it if it's not like if the person's just playing your song and be like, "Here, listen to the song."
But yeah, I was talking over it. I was actually
that impacts the market for the music, and that's one of the things they mention is that it has to impact the market for that material.
Right.
If you're not doing that, then there's no claim for copyright use.
No, exactly, but it's these like Adam, what the fuck?
Adam
is his name?
Salah or whatever his name is.
Yeah. And Lacey Green and people like Tommy Sotomayor who have got this. Like, they're that entitled that they're like, them talking for like 15 minutes about bullshit is enough to like change the market. Like, fuck off. You're not important.
Okay,
Don't
here's what
give a
I'm
shit
gonna do.
about you. Your parents aren't even fucking proud that you exist. So why the fuck should you have the right to copyright strike me?
Lacey doesn't really have a say in that though.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go ahead and dispute it. Then I'm going to download it, cut out the last like 3 or 4 minutes, and re-upload it just so people who want to see it can see it.
Yep.
Yeah, sounds fair.
But yeah, I still recommend doing the whole like templated response. It makes it so much easier and quicker.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you win. Because they see that and they go, "Oh, this person actually gives a fuck." Like, oh fuck. Well, we're not gonna. They obviously know what they're talking about.
Knows the law. That's not good for us.
Exactly.
Shit, he's smart.
Oh, this person's actually done. I did an entire video on how and when something can be classified as fair use, and I'm like, anytime challenge, I'm like, oh, yep, go right ahead, try me.
I'd fucking piss myself if
So-
that one was copyright striked.
Politipod is screaming out dolphin, god damn it.
Yeah, sorry about that, buddy.
Was a dick and took his spot.
Fucking monster dolphin.
Hey, man, I gotta be a shitlord once in a while.
So I guess it would be
I'm so polite all the rest of the time, I
on
don't cuss.
potential market.
Fuck that.
I guess dolphins really do rape people.
They do, but it's not rape, it's cultural bonding.
No,
I heard that one.
it's bottleneck bonding.
Hey, are you
It's
going with the
bottleneck bonding?
Are you
I
going
mean,
with the
we
bottleneck
like-
broadcast?
Look, it's kind of like shaking hands. Just with a dick.
Seriously though, are you actually going to use bottleneck broadcast?
No, I actually went with Dolphin Radio Show. It's every Wednesday, man.
Okay.
It's a dick, but in the blowhole, so it's not. Really...
Every Wednesday
Oh, no.
when none of you are watching.
Right in the blowhole, baby.
Yeah, well.
Well then.
Yeah, but we're not discriminate. We're we'll fuck anything that's in the water with us. It's great.
You're an inclusive rapist. That's how that works.
Yes, absolutely. Well, no, it's not rapist, dude. It's shaking a hand.
Yeah.
Why are you
keep
not
forgetting.
getting this? Why are you not
Cultural
getting this?
bonding. Yes.
Cultural bonding.
Forced penetration. Cultural bonding. You know.
See, like we're walking a very sticky line, though. Like, when you
A
call
very
it
sticky
cultural
line.
bonding. Because you know,
Well,
It's not
Cultural-
Islam, but it's still cultural bonding.
Did you step in my
exactly.
lubricants again?
I was about to say, like,
Yeah, I know. I know
at
it
least you
sounds
get that
Islamic.
argument.
But it's not. It's dolphinic. I don't know. It's got a porpoise.
I swear there's a purpose for it.
What if Trigglypuff fell in the water? Would you?
What is
there
Pops
are manatees
worldwide?
that I'm more attracted to.
You can like
At least they're
Jigglypuff is
mammals.
great because you could gang rape Trigglypuff because like there's plenty of folds to stick your dick in.
Right?
Well, there used to be a show called Sequest DSV, and they had a dolphin, but he had an electronic thing on his head so he could talk.
Yeah, his name was Darwin.
My favorite.
Yeah, that was the worst shit ever. That was
My favorite fucking news story is about this like 350-pound woman that fell into the sea and got raped by manatees.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
I
What
have
the
never
fuck
heard
is
of this. It
this?
sounds amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I think I cleared my fucking phone out of all like my memes, so I don't have it anymore.
I probably can send it to you, Fern. I'll look for it.
I ran out of memes.
How do you run out of memes?
And a space for memes.
Yeah, especially in the year of the meme.
I was gonna say this is the year of the Great Meme War.
Yes, and we won.
Racist memes.
We won in like 3 really big ways. It was awesome.
Commander Pepe.
We Brexited. Trump's
Yeah,
in
we got
charge,
the
Russia
Tories.
wants everyone dead, and so did China. I can't say China without saying it like Donald Trump now.
China.
It's so happy. It makes China seem like a really nice place.
China.
And now we've got all this
how not-
Brexit and Frexit and what are all of them? Spexit. I mean,
Oh, Alex Jones versus the Young Turks.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Most entertaining thing I saw.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty funny.
Get off the stage, you fat fuck.
Oh my god, that was great. I'm
The
better.
lovable
And it's like
Karen.
he's
I am better than you. Oh my god.
Kasparian is going crazy, I think.
And how about that continent of Hawaii being
Oh, fuck.
exploited by all those assholes?
You're gonna be on Gawker.
Oh my god, as Gawker died. Like,
I hate to tell you, but Gawker's gone.
that was
You're
awesome.
gonna be the next YouTube. You're gonna be next online meme. Okay.
And then you find out she runs a porn company. Like
What?
okay. Yeah, she runs a porn company. That's what she does for a living.
Well, it's a site like Suicide Girls or whatever.
Yeah,
so
it's like a Suicide Girls ripoff.
Oh, I
That's not
fucking
full-blown
hate
porn,
Suicide
really.
Girls. They pay awful.
That's fine. I don't care how they pay the models. Just the models keep coming.
Yeah, so tell a story.
And so do I.
Wait, hold on. Why do we care that they keep coming?
Ah, right.
Because even when they pretend, it's a little hot.
Hola, Sam.
Sure, Shayla FM.
I didn't want to see emos when they came about. I don't want to see.
Oh.
We had a new cunt.
Here
Who
it
the
is.
fuck was that?
Here it
I
is.
know.
I got it for you, Ferd.
What?
Yeah,
I think Fern should tell us stories from her cam girl days.
Hey, where's Pond?
All right, dicks out, everyone.
More attractive. I used to get my tits out for money. That's about the long and short.
I'm back.
I would remind everyone listening right now that this stream is brought to you by Tank Eggs. Tank Eggs, go fuck yourself. Now then, Fern, by all means.
No. You did it wrong. You did it wrong.
Ting eggs. Go
This
fuck
stream-
yourself.
This stream brought to you by Tenga Eggs, when proving rape culture has never been more fun.
I'm gonna go back to.
The camming? Congratulations.
Awesome.
Free the nipple.
I'm about to
If
cam right
you're
now.
gonna start, do it on this stream. We could really use the views.
So what was the strangest thing a guy was typing to you and asked you to do?
I don't want to know. No. There's some weird ass guy. I don't want to know.
So Semaj, you remember the other day whenever you guys were talking about Tenga eggs on Twitter?
Yeah.
Isn't that every day?
You and
When
Monk.
aren't they?
Every day.
Yeah, you and Monk.
All right, guys, I'll be right back. Very quickly.
Whenever I put Tenga eggs, go fuck yourself, they briefly followed me.
Yeah, they'll do that.
Yeah.
And then they unfollowed me for some reason.
Hey,
Because you stopped
hey,
talking
Schmeckle,
about
I
them.
need the link. I need the link to invite someone in.
Tenga eggs.
Jason here went above and beyond what I was going to do. 'Cause he also did a review.
I did.
Oh,
If you're inviting someone in, one of us has to leave.
Who's coming in?
Somebody in chat was voting for the cunt in the chair.
Hackjob wants to come in.
Oh, really? You're waiting for me to leave, is she?
She just wants to get underneath my desk properly. It's cool.
I'm pretty sure she wants to scissor with Fern, but whatever.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with it, but why am I being picked as
if
the
they'll
one
do
in
it
the chat there?
on the cunt stream.
But why is the chat
That's
voting
good
that
for
I leave?
We're all stars now. All the Cuntstream.
Oh man, I revisited Marilyn Manson earlier this week at work. It was great.
I mean, there are people in here who haven't said anything in a while.
You're under the impression we cared.
Yeah, apparently.
No, I'm pretty sure everyone in the stream's been talking pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty sure. Most people have been participating fairly well.
I'm looking at the avatars, and they're all lining up with what's popping up.
Yeah, I will not kick any of these cunts out as deplorable and
Cunty.
Shit lordish. Cunty. And
I can leave it. No, seriously.
Is there a nice word
No, seriously,
that
I'm not offended or anything.
Absolutely.
I can leave if she wants to come in really badly.
no, you're good, chair. You stay in your seat.
Well, yeah.
And say, just take a seat, chair, and you'll be fine.
I think I should do a video with a face reveal. I'll have my voice in there, but I'll just ignore the face, you know?
Oh, well, Hack says you're fine. She's cool.
You have to understand that you're the great sport here because you're the butt of all the chair related jokes.
Well, we had fun with Hack on when we were playing Quiplash the other day, so it was, you know.
It's true.
Yeah,
it was fun.
What's with the epidemic of Quiplash? Come on.
It's entertaining.
It's basically
I might
Jason's fault.
Yep.
I might do it tomorrow night just because it's New Year's, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, if I'm feeling very lonely tomorrow night, I will join you.
I know, but I think
And
that
he means very lonely.
I think that Ren's doing a stream too, though, for New Year's. So I don't know.
Of
I don't know if
course,
they're
I'll
the same time
join
zone or
you
not.
before I join Ren. I don't want to be ableist.
Depends what the time zone is, really.
Disableist.
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 No, I might end up just going in hers instead of having one. I'm not sure yet. Haven't decided.
Okay.
Hey,
I'll be
Hack,
right
you
back,
got a
guys.
sub.
And I'm back.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
We've traded a wolf of some variety for a snake.
A wolf of some variety for a snake. That feels like an unfair trade.
I know, right? You're trading down.
Well, what kind of snake, you know?
A viper.
Snake is snake.
Well,
Specifically a green tree viper, if you look at the avatar. But yeah,
It looks like an emerald tree viper.
yeah, but
What's that type of snake that jumps from tree to tree? It looks like it's kind of flying.
do we even have vipers?
Oh,
in
I
Canada?
know what you're talking about, but it's not green.
I don't think we
No.
have vipers in Canada.
I was under the
I don't
impression
think
that
you
a
have.
rattlesnake was a type of viper, but I could be wrong.
I think
they're pit vipers.
Speaking
So
of
I don't
vipers,
know of a. So pit vipers, the thing that distinguishes them is that they have the temperature sensory organ is in a physical pit in the front of their skull.
Yep. They can see in heat vision, basically.
Yeah, like basically a variant of infrared.
So they're the OG predators.
Oh, so
Oh
it's
yeah.
kinda like,
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like sonar.
No. Well, sonar is sound based. This is just passive
Yeah.
heat.
Yeah, that's why sonar is superior. Just
Why?
throwing that out there. I'm just throwing that out
You
there.
can detect someone using sonar. You can't detect somebody using heat vision.
Mm-hmm.
You can trace the ping. You
Yeah,
can't
I
trace
know.
the heat sensor.
I'm not a big snake person. I have friends that are like, "Oh, look at me pet the snake." You know, it's like.
Well, you're a bird. You guys have a very
by snake you
Fucking
mean
bird person, cunt.
I had a
fucking my snake you
I
mean
had a
stick.
Bastards always
Um,
pecking at your fucking skin.
I didn't
Oh,
have
and to
a
answer your
costume,
question
but I had-
earlier, lacy,
Yeah.
lacy green.
Nice.
You're a food type of animal,
Yes!
Cher.
I told
I
Schmeckle,
had an actual pet cockatiel once though, and like
Lacey's winning this, bro.
I was so scared to let it out of the cage
Wait.
because they would fly around, and I'm like, I'm in a wheelchair. How am I going to chase this thing down?
What's that about Lacey?
Question. The question has been for a
Yeah, he
while
would fuck
now
her.
whether you'd fuck Lacey or Anita. You gotta pick one. Who do you pick?
Are you asking me or what?
No, I'm saying
Semaj
that's what the question has been for a while now. If you
And
haven't
that's what
answered it
Dolphin
yet,
just
you have to.
answered. Well, Semaj answered a long time ago.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say Lacey's won at this point.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
As
let's tell her.
embarrassing as that is, because she's
Just awful.
pig proportion.
Just tweet to her and be like, "Oh,
And-
20 people want to fuck you, Lacey."
20 more than we expected.
Oh, that's just gave me your cannon
no,
fire.
no,
Hold on, you don't want to
Hey,
give her the firepower to make
I
20
want to
more
be
videos.
I want to be absolutely clear. I don't want to fuck Lacey Green.
No.
I'm stuck between a rock and a
had
hard
to.
place on this one. You know?
He's gonna choose the rock.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, like when it comes to Lacey Green and Anita, I'm
Nobody
stuck
wins.
between a rock and a hard cock, you know?
Yeah, but I imagine
Fucking
like
hard cock.
I imagine that I think that Anita would definitely be way more suppressed than Lacey. You know?
the harder choice would be between Francesca Ramsey and Anita
Yeah.
Sarkeesian.
Well, like because
that would not
Lacey's
be
definitely a
hard at all,
freak.
bro.
Right?
No, Ramsey.
Jessica,
Really?
So
hands down.
because
Jessica,
Lacey's a
hands
freak,
down.
though, I would pick her.
Do I
That's
get
why.
to use tape?
No, I'm still going Ramsey.
Well, I
yeah,
mean, do
no,
I get to
Francesca
use
all
tape?
the way. As much tape as you want. This is your fantasy, man. Live it out.
No, we cannot hear you, Fern. But here's a good one. Trigglypuff or Milo Stewart.
Oh, Stewart.
Milo
In a heartbeat.
Stewart.
Over Trilly.
Yeah,
Hell yes.
Milo is. Let's face it, Milo's
such a
All right.
Milo is a girl that looks like a girl with a vagina.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing.
Yeah, she still has some feminine traits, you know, when you're looking.
Okay, I'm back.
'Cause
Please.
if Milo didn't bind the boobs, you know.
All right. Well, when it comes to sex, that doesn't matter. But here's the thing. Milo, for me personally, with Lacey, I had to use a ball gag in order to fuck her, just because that's the only way I could tolerate it. But with with Milo, it's a little harder because with even without the glasses, the eyes would still be super distracting.
You
I
just
may
That's why
have.
you
I
use
may,
doggy. Fuck, you guys
Well-
aren't getting this.
Yeah, I prefer eyes that look in the same direction.
look. Yeah. Well. I guess a mask or a paper bag for her, but sorry, is that too cruel?
Yes.
Not cruel enough.
I mean,
no.
whichever way she looks, she's still looking at.
She's a two bagger.
Yeah, I'd say I would double bag that.
I mean, I'm not very good looking either, but
You know, just like a 6-pack of beer, I would recommend double bagging.
See, it's a lot easier as a woman because all you have to do is lie back and think of England.
Oh
I
god.
can't believe that you guys can't buy a 2-4 in the States, like a 24 case of beer.
You can't?
We can
What?
buy-
I don't know what you're smoking. Yes, you can.
Okay, I was gonna say.
It's
for
just,
fuck's
not, it's just
sake.
not that common. It's not called a 2-4, so you know.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
Of
but
course we don't call
the
it a
la-
2-4 because
of
that's
course-
retarded.
of course the
Call it
land
a
of
24
freedom.
pack of beer.
Have you never been to Costco?
We call it a 2-4.
Have you never been to liquor
Well,
bars?
you
Christ, in
don't speak
Costco,
English
In
properly.
America, they call Costco Price Club.
Sam's Club?
And there they
Yeah.
get 24 packs of beer. They do not get 2-4s.
Shit, I could get a 36 pack right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like I've gotten 36 packs before. In the right places, you can actually get a 48.
There is, oh my god, you guys, in Quebec, there is this, it's giant. It's this long ass box, and I mean, you need 2 people to carry this thing out because otherwise its own weight will break it.
It's just a Yeti cooler.
It's just massive. I think it's like a 96 pack or something.
You remember the mini kegs that came out a few years
Jesus
ago?
Christ, cunt. In the proper
Fern.
fucking provinces, they pile those up so you won't fucking break them carrying them.
No, it's the cardboard
Fucking
can't.
piling them up, fucking height wise.
Yeah, but even then, the bottom one gives, man.
I think I should.
Fucking Quebec, Jesus Christ!
They just have these long ass timbers of beer. It's awesome.
Tomorrow I
Kentucky
definitely have
has-
to
You
call
have
the.
fucking towers because you can fucking carry those.
All right,
Wait
all right.
for the
Hey, I got a
Quebec
question. I got a question for everyone.
Oh no.
What's your favorite type of whiskey?
I don't like whiskey, to be honest. Not a fan.
Scotch.
Depends. Are we talking
If we're
Scotch
talking,
or fucking bourbon?
if we're
Just
talking
let's go bourbon.
brands, Buffalo Trace and Maker's Mark.
Oh, I love you.
Yeah, Maker's Mark.
I love you too, Jason.
I'll take whatever's more than 15.
In Kentucky, 15.
I like
15
my
for beer, buddy.
I like
What?
my I like my whiskey like I like my girls, 15 and mixed with Coke.
I like my whiskey like I like my girls. The cheapest one I can find.
And wet.
We actually have a vodka here that's made by Dan Aykroyd.
Have you guys seen the? I want to say it's a bourbon, but it is poured down the breasts of supermodels before it's bottled.
Oh,
Really?
Really?
That's
It's alcohol abuse right there.
Somehow I
right.
think that the food
I'm
standard
going
wouldn't
to
like that
make
very much.
a dragon
That is,
shaman, I guess.
that is called hedonism in a bottle.
It is.
I mean,
Well, no, that's not the
the
exact
amount of-
name of it, but yeah,
Should
pretty
we-
basically.
The
It'd be
amount
called
of trace cocaine off
sweat.
supermodels' tits, it's gonna get you high.
Oh yeah, and the glitter. Oh god, the glitter.
The
okay,
drink
one-
needs to just be called, boob sweat. Because
Booty swank?
Boob swank.
Boob swank. Boob
Oh, I think
suave.
What wasn't there an energy drink called Booty Swank based off Tropic Thunder?
I don't
Ooga
know,
boob.
but I'm pretty sure it's not the kind of bourbon you drink. It's the kind of bourbon you own to say you own it.
Yeah.
You
I
know, it's
mean-
like, well, yeah, I've got this.
Well,
booze
like
that's
this
Do you
poured
guys,
down the tits
do
of
you guys
supermodels.
have that energy drink pussy over there?
No.
No.
Thank you.
We have an energy drink in England called Pussy.
Does it taste like pussy?
It tastes like oranges, like really
Oh.
flat orangeade. Not very nice.
Uh,
That
Yeah.
is false advertising.
I know, exactly.
Exactly.
I have yet to taste a pussy that tasted like oranges.
I've
Yeah.
tasted one that tasted like peaches.
she's eating the wrong thing then. Yeah.
I was gonna make a joke about eating minis. Because orange.
What? I get it.
That was a joke. I got it.
I don't
Everyone admits that Kentucky has the best bourbon, yes?
Yes.
Well, I thought that's the whole
Bourbon,
thing
yes.
is that like,
Do you know what's
Kentucky is the
holy?
origin of bourbon because you're not allowed to call it Scotch or whiskey.
Do you know what's
That's it.
wholly under fucking overrated? Jack Daniels is shit.
That's why
Shit.
Tennessee is
Okay,
a shit
all right.
state.
Yeah, we were trying
Backing
to think
them
of
up.
like Jack
Plain
Daniels mixed with
Jack.
Coke. It's
Plain
gross.
Jack is not great.
In the
But
fucking morning.
Gentleman Jack or the Frank Sinatra
Oh.
Jack or Honey Jack all
Honey Jack's good.
are great.
Yeah, but
That-
So let's just run
That
through
Jack
the
Daniels iced tea stuff wasn't too bad, but
let's just run through the Kentucky bourbons. Okay, so you got Eagle Rear,
I know nothing about bourbon.
Maker's Mark, Jim Beam,
Maker's Mark is fucking.
Jim
Jim
Beam I
Beam.
like.
Four Roses, Woodford Reserve,
Mm.
what the hell's the
Just
other
look
one?
over at your shelf.
See, when I buy whiskey, I'm just like, what's cheapest?
Wild Turkey. I'm gonna have to look.
I love
don't
that. Just look at
drink
your shelf.
whiskey.
Come on now.
I do.
It's not like I have a shelf full of bourbon.
You
I'm
when
a
you're on
very poor
government
man.
No, whiskey, right. You drink vodka when you want to drink cheap.
That's true.
Yeah,
One
you drink
vodka is
Burnett.
basically the
I don't
next
know.
vodka.
For the higher end stuff, I like cognac. So
I'm about to give me a drink. Damn it.
I hate cognac because cognac.
I'm on my third beer, man.
That when you drink water the next morning, you get
Beer.
drunk again.
Nice.
I think not, my friend. I'm thinking bourbon.
Yeah, I'm epileptic, so I don't do liquor.
I'm epileptic. It's just you just don't have
It's
to hang
great
with
when
it.
like
You have to
someone's
just keep
banging it, you just
drinking.
start shaking. Beautiful. Just
Really not.
it's like a
I,
vibrating. Hey, I didn't say for you.
No, I
I'm
meant
like,
to
I'm like 16 years without a seizure, so I'm pretty under control at this point.
My a buddy of mine finally got his clearance to get his license. after going long enough without a seizure. So he's pretty happy.
I'm getting my license back in January.
Nice. Well, congratulations to you.
See, the only
and
problem
the dolphin for going like 16 years.
The only problem with that is you're a woman.
I'm also Asian, which makes it even worse.
That's terrifying. But again, at least you can do homework and fix electronics.
Let's wait for it. Wait for it, boys.
Yep.
All right, so I got a new one for you.
He's uncorked it.
Nice. Leslie Jones.
Oh no! Don't do this.
Okay, hold on. No.
Oh, you bad man.
Leslie Jones or Emma Watson, but she's been dead for 6 hours.
Emma Watson.
Emma Watson. I'd go necrophiliac before I went black.
I've got an even better one.
You know what they say about necrophilia. Lay back and crack open a cold one.
I was going to say, the best thing about being a necrophiliac morgue operator is that you can just crack open a cold one after work.
Does Hermione like it in the hiney? I just need to know.
It doesn't matter. She's dead.
She's dead.
Yeah, but
she'll take it in the hiney.
Because she can't consent.
I'm telling you right now, like
the women and like feminists don't like whatever. And
the decomp is really
objectifying.
Even better, because depending on cause of death, rigor mortis would have set in already, so she's extra tight.
Ooh, baby.
Ooh.
Yeah. No, but you know how they're all against objectifying women? Like she actually took pictures. Pictures got released recently of her topless. So you know.
Of Emma Watson.
Yeah, but she's covering up. She's arms and stuff.
I was like, this.
You know.
Like why is this front page news?
No, there were actual ones. The ones that they showed you were those ones. The ones they took down were actually naked.
I don't know. When I see them, I'll believe it. But
let me tell you, if Emma Watson is the type of hot chick that if nudes of her had been released, like private ones or whatever, it'd be the fappening too.
I've already said it would be the second coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you notice how she like supported free the nipple, but she never freed the nipple.
I support free the nipple. I never wear bras.
I support free the
kitchen,
nipple too.
My problem with her is she needs to get in that kitchen and make herself a sandwich.
You just like fat chicks.
No, I don't. No, I don't like.
I don't mind them slim.
Bones sticking out all the time. It's
hey man, spinners are fun. You gotta be able to throw them around.
Well, you know why he for she actually came about is because feminists got tired of begging poor feminists and other women for money. You know, they needed men's money. It's like shit. You know, we can't keep begging women for money. They don't have it.
Well, yeah, because they usually get it from their husbands. Well, where are they going to get?
Exactly. You know, so they only get half the budget.
Well, no,
they go to work and they only get 77 cents on the dollar. You know, so you fuck.
Yeah. Well, and most like modern day third wave feminists are single, so like they don't have husbands to take money from.
It's also
a gender studies degree doesn't get you much. You know.
You know, the title they gave her, like ambassador of women, it's a title that really doesn't mean shit. You know.
Yeah. Well, wait, is she the new ambassador of women? I thought, oh yeah, because Wonder Woman got booted out.
Yeah, well, let's be honest here. Like,
well, no, that was their
UN women isn't worth anything.
Nope.
The UN
here, women aren't worth much to begin with. The UN.
Back when they started the He for She campaign, that's when she became the ambassador for women. But yeah, their official mascot person was supposed to be, you know, Wonder Woman. But yeah, she's too pretty. So what happened is she's too pretty and they got jealous of her, right?
Probably. Well, not only that, I think the other problem is that DC Comics decided that this whole social justice thing was nonsense, and they eradicated the New 52, which is Social Justice Nightmare, and they rebooted it. It's called Rebirth now. So they went back to the old way of doing comic books. So it's no longer like feminist. They just don't talk about it. But all the feminist people and all that stuff, that's not a thing anymore. So that's probably why they kicked her out.
Do you know that I was actually sitting around today and like realizing that I've dated so long that I'm just like, I'm pretty much MGTOW now. Like,
why? How long has it been?
You're true force loneliness. There's a difference.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm considering it. I mean, really, like seriously.
Women are great.
The last relationship they can be. Last relationship I had was last Christmas. So
my wife is great. I can't speak for any others.
How did I know someone was going to start singing that stupid fucking song?
I think every guy knows at least one woman who he wouldn't he wouldn't absolutely turn down.
Well, I'm not MGTOW, but I'm not getting married again.
Right. Well, you'll have to forgive me if I go, oh, boo hoo, I haven't gotten laid in 8 years.
If I could afford
Can get
Yeah, 10 eggs. Yeah. Not that I'm kind of MGTOW by default, I guess, but I really don't support MGTOW.
I know that we all think that our time.
Oh, there's the butt. I found the butt.
What butt?
Fern.
Fern's butt.
I found.
But for me, it's like. For me, it's like
not hard to find.
You know how women have biological clocks.
Well,
right?
I haven't been looking this whole time, so I.
Oh wait, the butt online, or like Fern is the butt. Like I'm.
No, I finally went looking for Fern's butt and I found it.
Oh, okay. I just called her a flirtatious, slant-eyed kike slut. It's good times.
Welcome to the Cuntstream, everyone.
I was just feeling like particularly abusive right now. You know, that toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
That's how I get off. It's fine.
You're welcome.
Well, you know how, okay, so you know how women have the biological clock, right? For me, it's a little bit different because I don't have as much time left that I know I can actually still fuck.
I thought you were gonna make a battery remark.
No. So I'm kind of trying to take advantage of it while I can.
Fair point. You can
I
do that.
don't know how long it's gonna be, but
you can always do the Jim Jeffries, man.
I thought you had children.
I do. I have a
Let's
daughter.
talk about sex.
Whoa.
Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about sex, baby.
I talk about that eventually. I won't be able to have sex because my muscles won't be able to deal with it. So, I like.
Seems
I would like.
Someone
to
needs to hit the gym.
No, so I would like to. Can't go to the gym. I can't lift.
You can't do arm workouts?
No. I can lift like maybe 5-pound weights. You know.
Hey man, you start at 5.
Start with 5, and then you build up to 50.
Yeah.
Can't build up anything. My muscles don't work that way. I can't build
Dude,
them.
don't be a defeatist, man. Just tell them that they're
No,
wrong
muscle.
and prove them.
No, the way the muscles work, they don't rebuild. That's the problem.
You know, a doctor once told my mom's fiance he'd never walk again. He's now a
Well,
4th degree black belt.
muscular dystrophy doesn't work that way. It's not like something you can just overcome.
Yeah.
He has 3 black belts to hold him up. What?
Well, you can move to Colorado, man.
4th degree.
Like MD isn't something you can just overcome. It's literally the muscles. When you know how when muscles sort of when you're building muscle, right? How the muscle kind of tears and rebuilds itself, right?
Yep.
But when it tears, it would take like 3 times as long to grow the muscle. The little muscle I do have took 7 years of playing hockey to get, and I can't play anymore. So
we prop you up on steroids like you're a UFC fighter or not obeying the rules. We get you jacking up these like 50-pound weights. You'll be a Hulk by Christmas.
No, what he's saying is he wants to do wheelchair hockey.
Steroids are moon face, so my face will look even uglier. So no thanks.
Oh God! Oh.
You go that much further. Like.
Oh. Oh God! What the fuck?
What?
I was going through Fern's media, and there's this picture of this land whale, and above it says, "How to stop gay marriage? Show them a pic of me, and they turn straight. Lol. Truth."
Oh God.
See, the problem with steroids with people in my condition with the muscle issue is that it just turns to fat.
Oh, fair point.
And it would put even more weight on me, and I'm already like 260 or something. You know.
That happens with if I look at cake. My ass just gets like bigger.
Yep.
Weird.
Not a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, I mean, I don't eat healthy at all, and that's part of the problem too. If I start eating healthier, maybe I could lose a little bit. But
there you go. See there. You gotta have little bits of hope, man. You gotta fight when you can.
I don't want healthy food. Fuck that.
You want to hear about hope?
Have you not tried like water therapy? Because that's really good for building up muscle and not actually destroying it completely because you have the.
If I had a private PSW that could take me to the pool and put me in it, sure. But
everybody, I will lift your ass into a pool.
Yeah, I'll throw you in the deep end.
No, they have.
I'll hold you underwater.
But for me, I would
until the bubbles stop.
Just till the bubbles stop.
Okay. Me doing water therapy wouldn't be me standing up. It would literally be me laying in some PSW's arms while he, or probably a he, walks around the pool, and that doesn't sound entertaining to me.
Now, what we got to do is get you like
exercise and weightlifting and all that resistance training isn't fun.
Hey, says who?
But I wouldn't be doing anything.
For me, I literally have to push myself.
But it wouldn't be any exercise. I would literally.
It's not fun for me, but I still do it.
You don't get it. Literally, because I can't stand at all. I wouldn't be able to stand in water either. So it would just be literally me laying there in someone's arms while I walk in circles in the pool. That's not.
It's not exercise. By the way, who's eating?
Not me. I'm shooting Germans.
No, so it's been a constant thing where I try and figure out stuff that I can do as far as being
Not
like
me, I'm
open
drinking
to ideas,
bourbon.
you know, whatever. So
He's shooting Germans and I'm drinking bourbon.
Hey, everyone, be quiet for 2 seconds. We'll see on the mic thing who's chomping away.
well, it doesn't help when they stop doing it. All she did is stop doing it. I mean,
I'm not eating. If I was eating, I'd be more happy.
Yeah, just eating ass.
There's no room outside of my beer right now.
I blame Optimus Christ.
I'm thinking Schmeckle, but then again, he's muted.
Schmeckle is muted.
Yeah, I'm not eating.
What a coincidence! Right when you were doing that little test, he ended up getting muted. That's funny.
Anyway,
I muted myself just to prove it wasn't me, and then the cunt stopped eating. I was like, I'm gonna unmute myself so it doesn't look like I'm guilty.
Too late. You're guilty.
You're a woman and a Jew. We know you're guilty.
And an Asian.
And an Asian.
Shifty slant eye.
Guilty of being hot.
I'm coming for your shackles.
We need ornaments so we can all.
Oh, you come when given shekels.
Burn,
Okay,
come
good
for
to
my
know.
shekels. Come for them.
Jesus Christ.
Just dying.
Every time you come on my
Every single
Did you just snort?
Yeah.
Did you like full on coke laugh?
Problem
That
is
was
if it
beautiful.
comes on them, then they'll all stick together, and it just no.
Oh, then
Shekels are coins, you fucking.
It's
their
problematic.
value doubles at that
That's
point.
why I said they would stick together because they're coins.
You just rinse them off. God.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you know,
That's
like
fine.
lick them off, whatever works.
It's like those newfound fibers are
looking you off.
really handy because when they stuff them in your G-string, they don't get sweaty anymore.
And that's always bothered me about Canadian strip clubs. Like, what do you do? Show up with bills? Fuck that shit. You better really work for a 5.
No, you gotta shove some toonies in there, you know.
Just throw toonies at her on stage.
Oh,
Boy, I love talking about your Monopoly money.
She better do some fucking push-ups.
Well, I can tell you that, like around here anyway, the hookers at the strip club are pretty good now.
Yeah.
Hookers at
Hookers
the
at your
club.
strip club?
That's
That's
amazing.
mixed up. We usually just have strippers.
No, you don't.
yeah. Well, they
The
kind of
back room,
figured.
trust me. Yeah, they're most of them probably.
They probably figured that once you come out of a strip club, you might be a bit on the horny side. So hey, easy money.
Okay, here's the story. It was a summer camp thing. This kid had just turned, like, it was for disabled kids, so we were like, I was 18 already. This kid had just it was his 18th birthday. His dad picks him up from the summer camp, brings him to a strip club, right?
Nice. Solid dad.
And he was super happy about it. And when he comes back, he's got a big giant smile on his face, and he's super happy. But he wheels back into the cabin, and he still has a fucking giant boner, and everyone's like, "Oh, someone had a good time, I guess." And then yeah, it was just like
Was
just
there,
rolled- rolled in there with a giant
Clearly, he didn't have good enough of a time.
Like, can someone explain to me the shame behind a boner? I don't get it.
No, but it's just funny when it's
You
this
know,
severely disabled
boner.
kid, right? Wheeling in there with a giant.
Yeah,
boner
you
sticking
know
out.
how when disabled kids have boners, how funny it is.
Oh yeah, I
It's
laugh
like
all the
that.
time.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Believe me, it was
Like,
fucked up situation.
I don't know, man. I don't
maybe
get it.
laugh.
Everyone's always like, you know, like
Oh,
that moment in
wait,
Superbad, they're like,
wait! I got a better one. You know how it's funny when a puppy trips like a toddler and they fall down the stairs and explode.
You don't understand though. They left it with the situation that these
Kill me, please.
16 and 17-year-old camp counselors, you know, have to undress him and get him into bed and shit when he's got this big gigantic boner and everything. So
Maybe
So
they
is-
suck him
so
off
is
a
a
little
big
bit.
boner.
Maybe he wouldn't have a boner anymore.
Yeah.
yeah.
If
apparently.
if his dad hadn't cheaped out in the champagne room, maybe he wouldn't have that boner.
Right?
Champagne room.
And earlier they were mentioning Jim Jeffries because there's a story about Jim Jeffries that he took his friend's brother or something that had muscular dystrophy.
Yeah, I
and they
watched
took him
his
to a
show.
brothel, and they took him to the brothel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
Thank
much.
God
did
for
that on the
Australia.
show. He
Yeah.
did that on the show.
I know, it was so funny.
It was a good show.
it's done. Oh my God, he's dead.
Yeah. Well, that's what the girls were worried about. They're like, will it kill him?
Hack
Yep.
jobs. Hey, JT.
Yep.
Hack job likes boners.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
She's told me.
Does she like cripple boners?
She's been very, very clear about that with me.
You know, the ones that have a 90-degree bend in them, you know?
Ack, I know you appreciate my boner, baby. It's okay. I'm only loaning it to Fern. And silence.
Stream finally went silent.
Man, it takes me talking about fucking a kike slut for that to work. Come on now, like let's get this.
Fucking a kike slut.
Oh my god, it's the best thing I've got. Right
My
now.
interest just waned, so I'm just like playing a video game. It's cool.
Same.
Yeah. Cool.
Currently.
Yeah, this is boring.
Yeah, it's boring. Where the fuck is
It's
Schmeckle?
kind of a long distance.
I don't know.
threesome there.
Schmeckle's supposed to be leading this thing and talking about 2016, and like
It's kind of a long distance. Yes, it is.
All right, guys, let's talk our favorite moments of 2016 then.
Oh god.
Oh man, you know what my favorite was?
When I asked that
when
question?
when all those people died. You know that one time? Yeah.
Oh,
all those
the
times.
Pulse nightclub.
when
All of them.
Nice.
You mean like Europe?
Nice.
Every day.
I like the cologne
Mine
rape
was,
gang. That was fun.
mine was watching Miley Cyrus cry her face off when.
Oh, that was
Hillary
beautiful.
lost.
No, just election night. I
Oh.
actually got to stay up with my son
election night was so
watching
magical.
election night, and we were
Young
just
Turks.
So here's the thing. We went to Fort Indian Town, Pennsylvania for that day.
Yeah.
For the army, and
With the Amish. Yeah.
with the Amish. Even though Quakers live in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania Dutch.
Yeah. And we stayed up. Just imagine a bunch of army dudes just staying up, sitting around a TV till about 2 o'clock in the morning, just laughing their ass off as they watch people cry because their president lost, and we're just cheering because every single one of us voted for Trump.
Nice.
Oh, it's the army. I thought you would have been jerking each other off.
Navy.
aren't real Marines yet, man.
Yeah.
Wait, so Wrath is gone and Schmeckle's gone.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm not gone. I forgot that I was muted.
Oh, okay.
I just forgot I'm stupid.
Have you been talking this whole time?
Not the whole time. Most of it I was playing Force Unleashed, but whatever.
Why is it
Jeez, man, go old school.
Why is
I
this
was
game
playing
so-
Nice Little Republic.
I was, but I was getting tired of all of the dialogue that I've done a
Isn't
million
the Force
times.
Unleashed like the first 5 minutes of the Force Unleashed like a
Darth
preview of
Vader?
Rogue One?
Is it just
Basically.
me or does JT's gameplay look really
I mean,
good?
I haven't played Rogue One, so I couldn't tell you.
No, I mean the movie.
Oh,
There's
so
like
it's
a-
absolute shit.
I mean, I haven't seen Rogue One, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't
Let me
know.
tell you. Apparently, they steal the Death Star plans in it. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
What?
Spoiler alert.
You mean to tell me that they actually got the plans to the Death Star before the fourth movie? No way.
Yeah,
I have a question.
Whoa! Let me tell you something. Minnie Bothans died.
Okay, yeah. That's my question.
No,
Has
that is
anyone
the
seen?
that is the
That-
sixth movie.
That
Has
is
anyone
yeah.
here-
That happened between 5 and 6.
Has
But the
anyone
ba-
here seen a Bothan yet? Like, do they show it in Rogue One? Do they show a Bothan?
No,
They-
no.
They're in
Bothans
Battlefield,
that's not when
Bothans
they-
are the weird hose nose guys.
Yeah,
Oh my
No, they're
god!
not.
No, that's not when Bothans happen.
I've seen
this
them
story.
in the fucking Battlefront. Battlefront games.
They're chameleons.
Bothawi doesn't even join the Alliance until like the 5th episode. Bothans
Well,
don't
there's some
come into
sort of,
play until the 5th episode.
Okay.
Some sort of tentacle thing that like reads
No,
minds or some shit.
No,
a
Bothan
Bothan
is a
is
giant
it's like a,
anthropomorphic capybara.
yeah, it's like a capybara
Oh.
thing.
As far as I can
Okay.
tell, because that is the information that Battlefront gave me.
No, they
Gotcha.
don't join until like in between 4 and 5.
Oh, I'm mistaken then.
I did see the scene in Rogue One though when Darth Vader shows up. That was pretty awesome. But
Oh, there's also like a scene in Rogue One where it's just an Ewok dance festival, and
Wow, they can't do anything original anymore, can they?
yeah,
it's a dance number
Well-
with Ewoks, and it's amazing. There's a BuzzFeed listicle all about it.
yeah, but like
Oh my
It's
god.
literally like South Park did get it right with the member berries.
Well-
Member
Yeah.
tauntauns.
Maybe
Member
stormtroopers.
Vader
Yeah, I
grabs
remember.
the guy, but
Yeah, my
Vader
favorite part
grabs
of
the
the
guy though and throws him
my-
on the ceiling and everything. It's awesome.
my favorite part of the season was Butters becoming a MGTOW.
Oh my god, really?
Yes.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, he stands up and gets his dick out, and he's like, "Free the Willy!" It's adorable. Butters is the
It's
cutest
very sweet. It's very
alive.
sweet.
It's so sweet. So sweet.
It's so
love
Butters.
when he's trying to Cartman's trying to explain, think about it. Is there even a small percentage of you that believes that women are funny?
No.
I'm telling you, Wrath, you've got to get in one like last season and this season. They're so good.
Last season, I think was better than this season, but yeah.
I think they were a little less offensive than they've been in
When
the past.
Yeah, I've heard they've
what they
watered
were
it
going
down.
for, they were going to set up Republicans and just hammer them after.
Oh yeah.
Like
but
last
never
year, when they did the
proven wrong.
gentrification
They were
thing. Oh my god.
My
Gentrification was
safe
amazing.
space.
They were
Safe space.
gentrifying the town, right? And the whole area around friggin'
Kenny's home.
around Kenny's house, yeah. And it was just they just kept them there. They're like, oh,
Sodo
the loft
Sopa.
at Kenny's house.
The loft at Sodo Sopa.
Then when the Chinese food guy hires all those kids and everything, it's just the funniest thing.
I'm gonna take off.
No.
you cunts.
Take off, eh?
I'm taking off, you hosers.
Take off, eh? Oh god, here we go.
Yeah, fucking hoser.
Yeah, hosers.
Those thing need some love.
It sounds like Hat can
Sorry.
get in if she wants.
There we go.
Hack, you can come on in and
So
sweet talk
Schmeckle,
my
send me the
fur.
link.
Yeah, replace this fucker. Jesus.
All right, bye.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of the cat and the fez. People
Bye,
are gonna think we're
M90.
furries.
Bye,
Have a
guys.
good one, you kitty cunt.
See ya, Posey.
Kitty
If you don't want to rephrase that.
No,
I thought it was a fox.
Schmeckle, send me the link on the Twitter.
Sargon wants
It's there in the side chat.
I can't see the side chat. I'm on my phone. How else would I be
All
playing
right,
Force
then.
Unleashed?
The real question is, why is somebody playing an awful game called Verdun?
Hey, you know the game.
Yeah, that game that barely works.
It looked like
Are
it was pretty
are
glitchy
you-
there when you were running. It was like,
Well, no, it's because the frame rate on Google Hangouts is like 15 frames a second.
oh, okay.
I've
I'm
actually
also-
had no problems with it. When did you last play it?
It's been a couple months.
Okay, well, they seem to have improved some shit, and I will be playing it as part of the stream. You are more than welcome to join.
My computer's broken. That's why I have not
Oh.
played it in a few months.
Okay.
Broke
Yeah.
dick.
Broke dick.
Well,
And
if you'd
someone
like
else
to-
is playing Subnautica, which is a much better
Oh
game.
yeah.
I'm gonna if I start camming again, start making the money I used to make. I'm gonna buy fucking everyone that shills Tanga eggs a Tanga egg because I've just given up on hearing you guys
What
talk
are
about.
Tanger eggs?
So you're gonna buy me a Tinga?
Tanga.
That's cool.
Yes,
Everyone gets
cam
a
horn
Tanga egg.
I know what you're
Like
saying.
I think it's funny because the
Take
camera
eggs when
the
you want to
cam
see
girl
a
is
bird.
gonna-
I keep
If
getting
you,
told that I
uh,
need boobs at some point in my stream. So if you want to record like a solid GIF that can just repeat over and over again, I'll just throw it up in a corner. Put your link under it. I'll be real nice about that.
Yeah, why don't you come on the fundraiser stream and be like, if you donate X amount of dollars or whatever, she'll send you private photos of her boobs on Twitter. I don't know.
I don't make money
What do you
out of
think?
that. Why would I care?
No. You could make money out of that. We'll just
Fucking
give you a
weird.
portion. You can claim the rest as a tax deductible charity donation.
I'll give you $1 right now.
I'm not
Look
raising
at
money.
this.
to
You
money
find
people
someone
on
who's
this
taken
thing.
accounting, and your taxes get easier.
I'm having a GoFundMe.
I didn't know you were a Jew.
And all the money
I
will
know,
get
right?
donated directly
No,
into
not
the thing.
just a Jew, a shifty Jew.
Ugh,
was gonna say,
that's my
here's the
favorite
question.
sort
How
of
the fuck
Jew.
Yeah, those are the best ones.
Yeah, I bet that turns you on, doesn't
All
it?
right, thanks, Schmeckle.
Shifty Jews.
Really does.
Hey, Hack.
I might need somebody with a
Hero.
Harambe!
with a real credit card to pay it, but yeah.
Wait a minute. So I can't use that credit card I
No.
stole?
No, it has to be a real one.
I mean, I would
No,
debit
it's
credit card. I
real.
don't know if
It's
it
just
works.
the name doesn't match me.
It's somebody
Well, I
else's card.
Well, I actually played it on the stream. the
I
other
did
day
say
about,
stole, didn't I? I mean,
Yes.
was I subtle about that?
I
No.
played the video of the actual moment when
Hey,
What's-
Fern.
when Jerry Lewis got fired from the telethon, it was so hilarious.
Hello.
Hey, are you really a cam girl?
I was, yeah.
Ooh, let's talk about that together.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think Hack wants pointers for how to do it. Don't you, Hack?
I mean, girl on girl pays a lot better, so you know.
Yeah.
That accent must have just really been a pull.
Yeah.
Dude, it's making me hot. You're
Man-
like,
I
Manchester
don't see
accent.
how it's attractive because I just sound like fucking retard and can't pronounce the T's. But you know.
Yeah, but you have to understand, we're on the other side of the globe here, and that shit is just, it's turning me on something fierce.
And you have to understand even more. If I had the body for it, I would be doing the exact same.
I'm sure you have.
Oh, apparently I found a glitch in Subnautica.
Nice.
What's that?
No, I've seen Schmeckle. He does not have the body for it. No.
he looks like Leslie Jones.
Almost 300 pounds. Let's leave
Hey
it
man,
there.
that's somebody's fetish.
I'd rather fuck a real gorilla than Leslie.
Well, yeah, but the Leslie Jones nudes are already out there. That people don't really need more of them.
Yeah.
So
wait,
what's her dick look
Leslie
like?
Jones references in one night.
Yeah,
I'm
what does her
just
dick look like?
so fucking offended that someone will
Lumpy.
strip Harambe naked and take photos like that. It's fucked up.
Yeah,
Right?
it's
So wrong.
Defiling his corpse.
Appropriating
By the
gorilla
way,
something.
If one of you does fuck Lacey Green, can you film it and call it One Night in Lacey?
I don't want to go to prison, so no. Nope.
I'll risk it. I'll risk it. The
What's
money.
that you said? You fucked somebody and then you didn't like it afterwards? Must be rape.
Actually,
You need to film it nowadays so that you can make sure you cover your ass.
And you gotta be the one on the bottom.
I'll dress up as Lacey and Fern can dominate me.
Well then.
Would pay.
Super X-rated after.
On the screen, that would be great.
You had to know
Let's
if
say-
Hack got in here.
I'll
Yes.
get the ball gag ready.
Ooh.
I'm now talking like an actual retard. So.
Ball
Okay,
gag,
Lacey.
come on, that's way too vanilla. Impress me.
Oh, press
If
you?
that's
Okay.
vanilla, then what's chocolate?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Lisa.
Apparently, Optimus is like, "Show me what you got."
It'll be one of
me
those.
what you got.
But it'll be one of those gags that's shaped like a dick, you know.
No.
Oh no, I
Ooh.
was going for a spider gag because they're quite painful.
No. You'd have to shove like a freaking semi truck up his ass or something.
They're gonna
Funny,
that whole
I thought he
thing mouth
was a
wide
semi
open.
truck.
There's a new board game that looks like that. They literally you put this mouth guard thing in your mouth and it holds
Oh,
your mouth
yeah.
open just like that, and you gotta
Yeah,
do
they do
weird
look
shit
like-
like drink some water and don't spill it, and it's like what the-
I get really bored and see if like the person I was with could stick their dick in there. Like that's
Well,
what I do with
It
that.
only holds back your lips. It doesn't hold back your teeth. You need a proper gag for the teeth. Proper bit.
You would know all about that.
I may have some experience.
I know
Yeah,
plenty
my
about that,
spider
but I'm
gag's
not
slightly
gonna
better.
go into it.
Spider, ring, whatever works.
'Cause I have a reputation to uphold, you know.
What the hell are you talking about? You don't have a reputation to uphold.
It's like, whatever.
Not to you.
Apparently, he's got a reputation with the ladies of the otherwise abled calendar.
Only the fat ones.
By the way, Knuckles, how long has it been since we've had the snaky cunt on one of the cunt
The Viper?
streams?
Oh, it's been a while.
I'll think about this faggot in like 2 months. Like the last time we had him on was probably the first cunt stream that was on this channel.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's about right.
So like 2 or 3 months ago.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, I know. I'm
What
sorry.
kept you away from us, you little fucking slithery cunt?
Lack of invites.
Lack of
What the
invites.
fuck you talking about? Dude, I DM'd you almost every time we did it.
Oh.
This is getting so Canadian. I'm so fucking aroused right now.
What are you talking about, you fucking A?
I think a lack of timely
sorry,
invites was
okay?
the issue originally.
Okay, until about a month ago, the cunt stream was Schmeckle would DM me. We're doing a cunt stream in 10 minutes. What?
That's exactly my problem. I also had college back then, and I unfortunately will not in the new semester.
In the hoose.
Men are terrible planners.
Not true.
Yes, they are.
Fuck
No,
you.
no.
we're not.
Gorillas are terrible planners.
There you go.
Look at Harambe. No offense.
He didn't think that through.
Yeah,
Harambe had his hands up and he said, "Don't shoot."
No. What he did is he tried to spill secrets on Hillary to the kid.
He was a better mom than that mom.
Come on, kid.
Well, yeah, it's not hard. I mean,
My favorite
He had like
meme
5
from it-
kids.
Come on, kid. I got some
favorite
information on
meme
Hillary
from
Clinton.
the Harambe is
bam.
That's like, come on, you're out of
that
due.
one that's like
keep an eye on
black
you.
kid finally gets a strong male role model. Police
Oh,
shoot it.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a pretty good one too.
I love that one. That almost sounds like an article The Onion would write.
That was a pretty good Hitler reacts as well.
Mm. Oh,
It's all right.
man.
My Hitler or my Harambe will be there. Steiner.
I'm here without Harambe.
See, I don't believe in an afterlife, but if I did, it would be awesome to hang out with Harambe.
Just
Like,
chill
what'd
with
you
a
know-
gorilla.
Be like, what'd you have on Hillary, man?
Harambe's in hell. Okay.
I'm assuming we can take all the LSD we want, so in my mind, Harambe would talk back.
Wasn't he only 17 when he died?
Something like that.
Harambe turned
So,
into a boy, okay? He's in hell. All right? He's in
It really is Black Lives Matter.
Oh my god.
I saw a picture.
I
right
knew this
after it
would come
happened,
up.
and it
Yeah,
was like
that
a
gorilla was
picture-
unarmed, okay?
It didn't do nothing.
He was a good gorilla. Just
Except
like
try to drown
literally
a kid.
shot in his own home. But
Right.
an unarmed gorilla shot in his own home.
Let's be real about this. That gorilla didn't know that black people can't swim. He was just
No.
trying to.
No. Let's be honest about this. He didn't do nothing.
Like literally, someone broke into his home and he was shot for it.
Don't you
All I
picture,
know
like-
is that
Okay,
Leslie
so-
Jones better stay out of the
He was the
Cincinnati
real
Zoo.
baby daddy.
Don't you picture now like Harambe sitting there and like poor
Harambe?
Leia?
No,
poor
I
Leia
can't
is
stand
all
him.
poor Leia is all enslaved again by Harambe.
Ooh.
Wait. Young Leia or like 60-something Carrie Fisher?
Yes.
No, we're
Oh.
talking young
General
Leia.
Organa.
Slave
General
labor.
Organa, even though she didn't lead
Talking
any
to old
troops.
Hunter back when she strangled Lena
Cokehead
Dunham.
Carrie Fisher when she was doing the movies.
Can
No,
someone?
no, she strangled
explain to
Lena
me-
Dunham's mother.
Yeah,
What?
yellow. How Leia Organa became a general, even though she led no entire war.
Feminism.
She was
President
au
and one
contraire, dude. She was part of the tactical planning in all 3 of the original movies. You're on crack, bro.
No, you're on crack.
We're all on crack.
You didn't pay attention.
She did not lead a single strike.
Well, of course you are. I'm your dealer.
It's a freaking reason.
Okay, but look at
Because she was
this way.
kidnapped.
There have been plenty of, well, at least in the past, plenty of people who come from high status, get a military commission because of either their status or their education, never have to lead troops, and by successful planning and that, work their way up.
Hi, my name's Fern. I've been clean for 2 days.
Hi,
Bull
Fern.
That's a fucking lie.
Says the filthy whore. What?
I bet you any money it's gonna come out that Carrie Fisher had done a little bit of coke in the
Clean?
bathroom.
You're dirty in more than one way,
Obviously,
girl.
Right.
like we all know that Carrie Fisher did a fuck ton of drugs. She had
Does
bipolar.
anyone
that wasn't
else find it
properly
weird
No,
that
but
her
I'm
mom
saying,
was way hotter than her?
yeah.
Yeah, like
But I'm saying
a
that
day
it's
later.
possible, right? It's possible that she went in the bathroom in the airplane and did a bump, and it was the final one that her body could handle, even though she said she was.
I doubt that because otherwise, how's Ozzy alive?
Because Ozzy is a god.
Ozzy's quit doing drugs. He's not doing them anymore.
Same with Keith Richards.
Bullshit.
Shit, Cherry, you
His wife won't let him.
cunt.
His wife
No,
won't let him.
he just doesn't make the news anymore because he doesn't leave his house when he does it.
Right?
Wait, isn't he divorced?
Well, that's Gene
Oh, yeah,
Simmons.
yeah.
I mean, if I were married to Sharon, I would have gotten divorced too.
Well, now that he's not married
I
to her,
think
maybe
he's out of
does,
his
right?
mind. That's how
They
he
were
stays
never
married.
actually married. She was the controlling cunt without the piece of paper.
That was the
Right.
one who made the dick cutting joke on TV, right?
Yes, it
Yeah.
was. She laughed all about it, whizzing around in a garbage disposal.
And
Well,
then
did you hear
she
what
was forced to make an apology, and then she didn't really apologize. She just kept saying, "I'm sorry," but you gotta admit, it's funny.
Well, okay. So the old telethons, like the one, like what I'm raising money for, it used to be Jerry Lewis. I don't know if you know who he is, but he's an old actor from comedian, 70s, whatever. He thought the cameras were turned off, and with the live audience, he went in front of the cameras. He's raising money for kids, right? Okay, disabled kids. So he gets in front of the camera and he's bugging the cameraman. He made jokes like about a family reunion, and he goes, "Oh, you remember your oldest son, right? He's the
You're gonna need to gonna need to speak up a little bit.
He's the gay.
No, he said that he was. No, he said he was the. Oh, you remember your oldest son, the dyslexic retard.
Oh my god.
Or sorry, dyslexic faggot. That was it. Yeah.
Nice.
Even worse.
So
Oh, you remember your
basically
oldest
what
son,
you're
the
saying is,
dyslexic faggot.
I'm a gay retard. Motherfucking-
So a
motherfucking
bagtard?
No, but he thought they weren't live, and they were. And so they caught him saying it, and he got fired.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Does it fucking matter? Like, I should be able to call someone a dyslexic fag on TV. if
When
I
you're on a
so wish.
telethon
And
for
I
kids and you call his son a dyslexic
Maybe
faggot,
he likes it.
What if he
No,
was
I
a
got
dyslexic faggot? though?
you're raising money for disabled kids, okay? And you call a kid a dyslexic retard, a dyslexic faggot.
Well, what if he was a dyslexic faggot?
So it doesn't.
It's just stating facts.
A family show that kids are watching.
Hold on a second. I think that when the mic is off, or when you think the mic is off, whatever you say is whatever you say. I mean, we all say terrible, awful, god awful things.
Not on the
proved it.
telethon where little kids are watching it.
This stream has.
Hold on a second. When you're in a live studio audience, you usually are on a microphone so everyone can hear you. If you think the microphone is off, then you're going to say whatever the fuck you're going to say. And chances are he thought it was off, and probably it was off. But
no.
Well, hold on a second. Like the personal microphone or whatever, that was probably on. But the one that would boom to all the kids, that one was probably off. Otherwise, he would have heard himself talk and go, "Oh, sorry." If he didn't do that, chances are the microphone in the audience wasn't on.
That's not how it works.
The microphone he
shit.
was holding
No.
was on. The
Yeah,
microphone he was holding was on because he was entertaining the audience with the joke. That was the whole point. He was being offensive
he
to the
was?
audience
Oh, okay,
when the
that's different.
cameras weren't on. That was the point. They were laughing, but it was still like, you don't want to do that when the cameras come back because they'll be pissed off.
There was still little snowflakes getting
You
offended
also
and
really
butthurt.
can't do
I remember the
Right.
1970s when you could slap women on TV.
Ugh.
Man,
I only wish to go back.
Oh, you mean like, or like when the game show host would kiss the little girls?
Oh, that, yeah.
Just fucking creepy.
Without being labeled as a race or a rapist.
But have you watched the the compilation of him doing that? It's really rapey.
Who?
It's super creepy.
What's
Yeah,
the name
there
from
was this
Family
one
Feud? I can't
guy
remember
who
what his name
would
was.
constantly kiss them and shit, and he
Yeah,
It talked
like-
slower because somebody had an actual show name or something.
From Family Feud.
Okay.
He was on Family Feud all the time. I forget what his name is now. But yeah, he would always
no
do it.
fuck.
And, like every
I
time.
can
Like,
find a better one. It was
it's the same guy.
video
I know,
about.
I know the one you're fucking talking about though, because he'd always be like, "Can I get a kiss?"
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Are you talking about Linkletter?
The pretty girls like you kiss. Oh,
Are you talking about Art Linkletter on Kids Say the Darndest Things or whatever?
I don't
No.
fucking know. I'm not American.
No, I don't
Chris
think so.
I've watched the compilation of it though, and it's just fucking bare fucking.
I believe it's the same guy from Family Feud that was doing that.
I mean, at least our fucking pedophiles did it behind the camera. Like, at least we had that common.
Richard Dawson. That was his
That
name.
name
No, his
sounds
name's Richard
familiar.
Spencer.
I think it might be him.
You're thinking Richard Dawkins is what you're saying it's familiar to, I'm sure.
No, Richard Dawson. Like he was on Family Feud and he was on Match Game.
Oh, no, I just mean he's like, that sounds familiar. I'm like, it's probably because you're thinking of Richard Dawkins.
Well, no, if you ever watched Match Game, then you would have seen that too. So.
Yeah. Cunt.
On.
But you remember all the shows back then? It was like, where is your favorite place to make whoopee? You know.
Yep.
And the women on that thing were always so retarded. The women
In
on
the
that were always
back.
so stupid in the match game. Yeah, they were always like.
Well, you think they're gonna say all the naughty words on daytime? Really?
Yes.
They better if they want my money.
Yeah.
So you gotta
We need
earn it.
ratings. Say cunt. Like,
Cunts.
Say it.
Cunt
Make
is
my
such a
day.
beautiful word.
Now,
Isn't it, though?
yes, it is, and you can also supplement it with cock juggling thunder cunt.
There's one where where they said name something your husband would be jealous of his neighbor or whatever, and she said better grass, and then they go, oh, better grass, like, oh, I said that they have better grass, and he goes, oh, I doubt it.
Oh, I still love the Family Feud. It's a more recent one, but it's there's a Marine and just like a regular Joe.
Yeah.
And they're like,
oh yeah.
which
I
of the
remember
7 dwarves describes your wife in bed? And they're both just like, no.
There's a safe answer for that. There is a safe answer for that.
Sleepy.
Doc.
Happy?
It's Doc because she has a PhD in being sexy.
Uh,
I still like. I'd have to be married for like 20 years to answer that question.
happy.
Well, what would your husband say is his favorite thing to squeeze? And this girl goes, his meat.
Oh my
And they're
god.
like, what are you talking about? And she goes, he's a butcher.
Oh god.
I think the best one is that black family, and it's like name something that comes after pork, and he says cupine.
Oh my god, that's
Steve
solid.
Harvey. I want to punch Steve Harvey in the face.
That's a very clever answer. I gotta give it
It
to him.
is. It's
There was one
fucking
family
great.
that answered the same exact thing each time.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so
Yeah,
bad.
almost won.
What?
My favorite game show guy
Yes,
though
they
is the guy
said
on
the
the
exact same answer like 3 times in a row.
is the guy on the
Huh.
Press Your Luck. The guy on Press Your Luck who cheated the system and found out the exact pattern of the show. And like he won a huge amount of money, and then they
He got
discovered
like 107,000, and then he missed it by like 1, and was like, "Okay, I'm good."
No, but then they realized that there were no rules about detecting the pattern, right?
Yeah. If
Like,
you
he won.
figure out
But
the
then what
game,
happened
you
is
beat it. It's on them.
he literally went and got his money into dollar bills because there was this radio show that's having a contest. If you had a certain serial number on the bills, you would win this money, right?
Oh my god.
But then he got robbed.
one more.
All his money. They stole all his money.
Singles.
Yeah, all of it.
The
That's
best,
a lot of fucking singles, man. Shit.
the
How
best
greedy
thing
can you
is
fucking be?
7,000.
Well, no, because he won that contest and he won an extra like $20,000 or something. But all his money got stolen.
Okay.
the best thing to watch game show wise is like British game shows, like where they have to pronounce German names and they just fucking crack up. There's one where it's like, what is German Olympic athlete Fanny Schmaler
Oh my god.
chosen sport? And the guy is just trying not to fucking lose his shit. He's like,
I like QI with Stephen Fry. You know.
I love QI. Stephen Fry is the best man alive.
But then again, Graham Norton's pretty funny, but it's not a game show or anything. But you know,
How big a national treasure is Douglas Adams?
was you mean? You know, now that he's dead.
Not that much.
That sucks.
The real question is how much do you want to bet
like
that Liverpool wins the league this year?
he's like the British Vonnegut, just underappreciated.
Yeah.
Are you talking about football?
Yes, I'm
the
talking
author-
about football.
The actual
It's called soccer.
I'm talking
the
about
author
yes,
Douglas
actual
Adams.
football.
Yes.
Liverpool.
No, Douglas Adams is pretty like respect, like at least in the literary world of England.
Yeah.
Well, also probably in the comedic world, just because a lot of what he was doing was considered comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he was in the BBC for a long time too.
I think that somebody went and found the special deal they had on Face Rig and purchased it. With the robot here, you know. This is the ultimate
Oh,
feature.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
What the fuck is that?
Fuck you too.
It's Face Rig.
Face rape? What?
Face
Face
rig.
Rig.
Received my oppression.
It's normally $75 and it's on sale for like, I don't know, 20 or something. So
Oh.
If you pay for it, you can use the thing and monetize it. So yeah, it's the same thing that what's his face on Badgers uses.
Oh, Brian the dog.
The Doge, yeah.
The Doge, yeah.
Yeah.
He uses it.
How do you like this one?
Oh God,
Yeah,
Nice,
yeah,
I like that one.
That's the one.
it's creepy.
They have a
Take it
snake.
down before the fucking fairy.
Like it's really amazing how much they improve technology now.
Do
Like,
they have a snake, and can I make it green?
Creepy furries.
I like that one. That's cool.
We're gonna start
Damn
masturbating. to that
furries
fucking
ruining our fucking country.
No, all I need is a
Taking
snake
all
of
the
some variety.
jobs.
See, I just like how it matches the full facial expressions. That's the best part of it.
It's a dino.
I'm a fucking raptor.
Getting close. We're getting at least for reptilian still.
My name is
Cute.
Hillary.
That's cute.
It is cute. Raptors are adorable.
No,
Besides,
seriously.
like the
No, but it's amazing that stuff like that. In the 90s, like,
Oh,
that's awesome.
Oh my god.
Oh, Rick.
Lip syncing is terrible.
Yeah, this one's a little bit lacking, but it's still awesome.
Yeah, it's still. Yeah.
Oh my
The mouth
god.
movements aren't that great when they made that one.
It's a wonder why Chris Raygun isn't using it.
Oh, is that?
Oh my
there's,
god.
there's the Doge.
Oh God.
How cute it
See
is.
that
I
face
don't
when you
like
turn your
when
head
it
sideways?
winks
That's the
at
best
me.
part.
It makes me feel uncomfortable. Stop winking at my dog.
Yeah, the Brian
see,
Doge
I know
just
it's-
makes me feel weird.
I know it's pronounced Doge, but it's Doog to me because
Doge.
I just see like how someone with like learning difficulties would say it, and that's how I say it.
Oh,
Satan.
Corellin.
Metal.
Yeah. Just start singing the Pick of Destiny song now. You know.
Which one is like 88,000?
Fuckaloo.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
And
How many options are there in that thing? How many faces do they give you when you? Or can you download?
You can actually download some as well.
Yeah.
I gotta know if there's a snake.
Is there like a hot chick one?
Is there a hot chick one? You
Oh
fucking
my
Yeah,
kidding
hack
me?
yourself, turn on
Hey,
your
how does
camera.
Pragma? Does anyone know how Pragma does his little?
Oh my God!
Yes.
Yes, talk.
Oh shit.
I want.
I want to see this.
Say in the most manliest way. I hope Senpai notices me.
Yes, do it.
I hope Senpai notices me.
Oh god.
Doesn't she look kind of like Princess Zelda though?
God,
Is it
with
like-
the wink. That's
Kind of.
How does
That's
it?
somebody's fetish. So
So how does this thing work? How does this?
oh
facial
shit, that's
thing
creepy.
Through your webcam, it just.
You are
Oh,
fucking creepy.
alien babe.
AI.
Yeah, detect your face through the webcam and then kind
Yeah, I
of.
was gonna say that looks like some Mass Effect shit,
Yeah.
it kind of looks
like budget
the
Mass
book.
Effect.
See if I had
Kind
that,
of.
I would
Yeah,
find the.
because you know I have Mass Effect.
That could almost be a Quarian.
I would find the.
Almost. You
Patrick
can't have the
Starfish
face
one.
uncovered though.
I would do a Patrick one for SpongeBob.
There you go. Here's one for you.
Oh, the lolly.
Oh my god.
I don't know if you're of age, and that turns me on.
Yay.
That'd
When
be
the,
so
when the age
funny
of
to,
consent
like-
is hazy.
To
Gender
troll.
confusion and age.
Yeah.
That fits.
Tell me
Oh hey,
about
look, that's me in
Marxism.
50 years.
It's Charles Darwin.
Your mother is a snowblower, and your father smelled of elderberries.
Hamster.
What?
Your mother
Hamster.
was a hamster, and your father smelled of elderberries.
I don't know what hamsters you've been fucking.
No, 'cause it's
Your
just,
mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries.
What the
yeah,
hell is that?
Douchebag you are.
That's like a Star Wars thing.
The discount
Yeah.
Yoda. Cut rate Yoda.
The mouth thing.
That
The
is
mouth
good
movement
one,
doesn't
Yoda.
really calibrate very well.
Well, it's like a weird combination of Yoda and the weird dude that's Lando's co-pilot in Episode 6.
These
That
guys,
is awesome.
they're getting
That is
weird.
creepy as shit. That's
Go
like
on, you gotta
rapey
talk
Cupid.
Oh yeah.
It's like going from like high quality to like shit quality.
Well,
That's
some are probably old.
Just like your mother.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, some of these are made by people who use it, so it's like, you know, you can tell which ones are made by the program creators and which ones are download ones. You know.
It's like, because Bane just uses a custom one, doesn't he?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Ask the cunt. Bane.
I don't know if he's doing that or if he's using
The custom one or
Maya or something. He might be using.
Or if he uses his own software. Or...
Yeah. Here we go.
There you go.
Beauty.
I was looking at
say
it
hi
with
to
the
Suit
Maya software,
Yourself for me, will you?
What you saying?
No, I'm saying say hi to Suit next time you're in Team Fortress.
No, you give me sandwich.
Oh god.
Suit Yourself uses a different program called I forgot what it's called now, but
Ooh.
I looked it up. It's
damn.
It's fairly complicated. The one he uses. Oh, is that?
I don't know, but his
looks
character
concerned.
looks like something straight out of Team Fortress.
He's
It
a
is.
feminist. That one.
Yeah, this one's out of Team Fortress as well.
Oh god.
I'm worried about how you look like
Don't
you're
do that
almost
with your
having a
eyes.
stroke
Just
on one eye.
don't. The eye thing is just like.
I have a lazy eye.
That's like a default feminist character.
No, this one is.
No, those aren't the proper.
There we go.
But still,
Hey,
Proper trouble
don't
glasses.
insult modern
Don't
Medusa
look,
like
don't
that.
look.
it's so hot though.
Dude,
That's my feminine
Just fucking
ideal.
try
I'm a
and
viper.
stop
What are you
me.
kidding?
You'll turn
Them
to stone.
tits.
Right?
What, you want to be on a head?
yeah,
He
you'll
wants
turn to
a
stone.
Viper with tits.
I want some head from her.
No. This is like when they first start, and then when they grow is like right here.
Oh, cool.
Ah!
Holy shit.
No.
No, bad.
eat your soul.
Ugh.
You have to do the come play with us forever and ever and ever.
1, 2, Freddy's coming for you.
Yeah. Sing the Freddy lullaby.
Ooh, much better.
Prince of Queens now has 500.
Oh.
Made it to the
I
5,000.
say that
sub
looks
mark.
kind of like budget version of the chick from Ruby.
It does.
It's retarded when I have to
like-
do the whole face calibration every 5 fucking seconds.
Nice.
Literally,
I'm sure it is, Yang. I'm sure it is.
yeah.
Apparently, Prince of Queens has reached 5,200 subs now, and
Nice.
is going to visit Jeff and Memory.
What?
Cool.
That's awesome.
It's your dick in a box.
He's doing a meetup with them.
Oh yeah, they're doing the big
What's it?
Portland thing.
Portland meetup, yeah.
Yep.
So Schmeckel, I noticed something rather unfortunate for somebody and not us. So if you go to the Cuntstream channel, the related channels are Patrick and Bering. I was kind of like, I'm sorry, Bering. He's the only one that comes up as related channels on mine. So it's like, so hey, if you like this guy, watch someone who's a million times better.
I've actually been, for some reason, getting a lot of comparisons to Bering lately.
It's all the country.
And all I can think of is...
You say it's
well,
because you say
Bering
cunts
is
a lot,
me if
and
I
you both are
had
animals.
good content, a proper voice, a good accent, some idea of what I was
the
fucking doing.
Also, Bering makes points occasionally. Okay,
Yeah,
is this for someone to jerk off to their own voice? Because that's what I'm thinking that one was for.
Oh, nice.
Off topic,
Predator gun?
I was actually like,
say, what's with the Russian with the Predator gun?
talking to a girl earlier, and then they said,
Don't worry. Only your mother knows.
Russians have red berets too, dude.
It's more like
not exclusively Americans.
Yeah, wait.
This is my
I was pretty sure it was British.
No, there are plenty of armies have red berets.
Yeah, I was gonna
the
say even the
British
Cubans
commandos
use
are
it.
red berets, but their Spetsnaz has a red beret as well.
I believe the Cubans also do. I thought I saw a picture of not Che Guevara. There's a picture of Che Guevara in a red beret.
Yeah, they wore whatever they had.
Discount Frozen.
Yep. More like discount Narnia.
I was gonna say,
There we go.
I'd say, yeah, discount Ice Queen. That's what it is.
Well, it looks more like Killer Frost from Suicide Squad.
All I can
Or
think of
just
is
sleeves.
Purple Beret, and it makes me sad because Prince is gone. But
Here we go. Hold on a second.
I mean, Raspberry Beret.
Same thing.
Purple
Beret.
No,
That
purple
chick
and
from
raspberry
Final
are very
Fantasy
different
10.
colors.
Purple beret, purple beret.
Raspberry beret.
Yep.
The kind
There you go. Now you're the Ice Queen from Narnia.
I love how every song is just dirty with Prince.
Not evil enough looking.
True. It needs the ice spike.
Then he became Mormon or whatever. No, Jehovah's Witness or whatever.
Jehovah's
Now
Witness.
you're like a weird,
I
creepy.
thought she was
TV
on
thing.
fire,
Your
man.
best chibi voice.
It's a shame that when he died that he stopped.
My
playing his
voice
own
doesn't go that high.
Too much. I got too much testosterone here, ladies. I can't go that high.
No, just
Yeah,
kick yourself
sure
in
you
the ball.
can. Just I was gonna say, just grab the closest solid object and smack yourself right in the junk like 3 times.
Yeah, no, I don't feel like doing that.
Just say, did you see
After the second time, you really don't want to do it a
SNL
third.
skit, the Celebrity Choir, where they don't have a soprano, so they punch Elijah Wood in the dick like 4 times.
Can you find a Quagmire one? You need a Quagmire one.
He's taking the hobbits to Isengard.
No, seriously, like, so like, no,
You
it
didn't
was
ice this
Lord of the
one?
Rings choir. And there's like, it's like, we don't have any sopranos because we only had like 2 chicks in this movie, and neither of them wanted to be here. Okay, Elijah, you know what we have to do. It's like, just get it over with. Oh!
Let me see if I can find some real quick. Because I know I did Rick and Morty stuff. I did Solid Snake or Big Boss or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I actually really want to buy that software now. That seems awesome.
Yeah, I don't know how long it's on sale for.
Oh,
but
and
it's definitely
inadvertently
better than
looking
it was.
for it, I found exactly what I wanted, or at least the directions to it.
Giggity.
I mean, I might use it for videos.
Yeah.
So you
That'd
can
be entertaining. Although I'd have to get a webcam because I don't currently have one.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, I
Take one on
do,
your
but it's
phone.
on my broken laptop.
That was good enough. I had 3D model a hot chick who spreads her ass and stuff.
I think you should work on getting good enough to do that and then do it.
Or I could just do it myself and record it.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Now we're winning.
Yeah.
See, now you're thinking.
Now I'm thinking with power.
So apparently, the way that we promote the Cuntstreams is by saying who's in it. Because Quiplash with a feminist, special guest Bearing,
Yeah.
Masked and random people, Wrathless, but then Wrath showed up. Jeff Holiday fucks Fisty Splinters. Mrs. Schmeckle, and then the original, which is just Welcome to Cuntstream. How long have we been going, by the way?
Far too fucking long.
Like 2.5 hours?
It's like
Somewhere in that realm.
something.
Just
I
about that.
don't know.
yeah.
It's 1:22 where I am, and I'm out of beer.
Yeah, me too. So I gotta go in a minute.
I think it's later than that here. I'm yeah, it's 1:23.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's
Jesus.
6
I know.
fucking a.m.
Well,
Fucking
I'm
1 minute
gonna head
later.
off here, so I'll be the first to go. But it's been fun as always. I am likely doing a stream tomorrow, so I'll let you know about that. Because I know
Alright,
that
well,
I know that Ren's having one at the same time. So whoever you want,
I'll likely be too drunk to get on a stream.
I wouldn't be offended.
Well, Wrath, you shamed me. I'm gonna be putting out a video next week. So
Because, you know,
Atta
Ren and
boy.
Igor are better. Plus, if they're drunk and there's boobs involved.
Careful.
Whoever's dying, knock that shit off.
yeah, hold that until the stream's over.
The
Yeah,
dirty
save it
girl.
till we go off air at least. Come on.
Harambe's dying.
Yeah, that was the missus. Don't worry. I'm gonna shut her up if she does it again.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
That's our man.
Give her a strong arm.
Give her a good
All
slap
right.
across the face.
All right, talk to you guys later.
See you
Bye.
later.
Yeah.
Have a good one, you paralyzed cunt.
Dude, how drunk are you? You can barely talk.
I thought he was high.
Fuck
or
you
low.
talking about? I'm perfectly good.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you're perfectly good. Just like Colombia is perfectly good.
Hey, I mean, it has cocaine. It
Hey, Prince.
Hi.
Congratulations on the subscribers.
Thank you.
Another cunt.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Say well done, sir.
Yeah, I think that it triggers algorithm because
You get a whole bunch more subs right afterwards.
yeah, in like some of my videos, my top rated videos got like 10,000 view overnight. And
Wow.
yeah, something like that. Because same thing happened when I hit 500. I grew a lot. Like within 2 weeks, I got up to 1,000 or so. So
It's kind of like leveling up.
yeah, it is. It's exactly like leveling up.
Oh, I got all these attribute points now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking sweet, and yeah, I'm stoked. And I'm gonna go and meet Jeff and Memory Holiday tomorrow, which is gonna be cool.
You lucky bastard.
You must give them hugs for me. I've already sent Subconscious Devil and Carl with hugs, but you must give them from me as well.
Okay.
Give them drugs for me.
Well, there you go. Yeah, Jeff, bring drugs. Wait, no.
Promote the Cuntstream, man. It's got 43 lousy subscribers. Come on, man.
Okay. I don't actually like know them or anything. It's not like I have spoken to Jeff very briefly in a stream one time. And I don't have any idea if they've watched my videos. Like, really, honestly, I got the impression though that they said there's only going to be like 10 or 12 people showing up, so it's not going to be some like huge thing. And I know that I have a lot in common with them. Like once we actually hang out, they're gonna be like, oh shit, we have all this shit in common. And I have a really good friend in Portland anyway, so I'm gonna be staying with them. And my friend has like 3 different house parties to go to, so I don't know how much I'm really gonna spend with Jeff and Memory. But if we have fun and we hit it off, I'm going to invite them to the parties, and we will see what happens.
Ooh.
Ooh la la.
Fun.
Because they don't have plans after the meetup, really. They're not sure what they're going to be doing. So,
You should get up there. I've heard they welcome more vajayjay into the bedroom.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, say get yourself over there, Hack.
Yes, I will.
I'm not. I've heard it said by them before.
Well, no, I thought Memory said that. Like, she was talking to Sugar Tits and some other chicks.
Jeff and Mems have both said it. I have no reason to believe that they're lying.
they seem like that type.
They seem chill.
Yeah,
which means get in there.
Oh,
man. Hack. Do it for all the ones who can't.
I really want to like get in with Memory, like just like grab her nice ass, you know.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say grab her by the pussy, but okay.
Oh, you failed.
Yeah, man, you gotta throw everything in there.
I was gonna say, I was like, what? Why stop at the ass? I mean, just like let the hands roam.
Oh no, that's where I start.
Oh yeah, now we get the backpedaling.
I mean, basically grab everywhere but her septum ring. Don't grab that. That would hurt both of you by the looks of it.
Yeah. Oh no.
I mean, unless she's into that, and then do that.
Well, yeah, but that thing looks like it would hurt to try and grab it as the person grabbing it.
Well, Jeff
Hey,
has
man.
one too.
If she still had dreads, like dreads are just like strengthening the hair like braids. Come on now, that's got potential.
Exactly.
Gotta think of these things.
Plus, it's a lot easier to like tie dreads to an anal hook. Just saying.
Oh god. Jesus Christ.
Oh wow. Teaching
Maybe.
your ways. Right back, putting women to bed. Yes. See, that's the right kind of oppression.
Right there.
No, honestly, I'm like chained to my freaking kitchen forever, making sandwiches. All right.
Good girl. Good girl.
I'm still waiting for them to get here.
Right? Oh fuck. All right. Well, Germans then.
Look, the way I see it is I still owe a review video of Tenga eggs missing on, and she still owes me a sandwich. So we're kind of holding each other hostage.
We're kind of even right now.
Wait. What's with this thing? Are you the Tenga? Like,
No, Misanon was the original Tenga eggs, as far as I know.
Here's the thing.
Semaj has spread it like herpes.
Oh, so you're the fucker who like just spams
Look,
every.
here's the thing. She brought up the topic of conversation. I came up with the catchphrase.
There
so the catchphrase, it got mean, but she got started. So she's the mama, I'm the dada. It takes two to make
You guys laid a bunch of Tenga eggs, right?
It takes two to make a meme, okay?
It takes two to make a thing do right.
All right. So do you stick it up your butt, or is it like how's it work? I don't know.
You just
Right.
put it on the dick and like
A what?
shuffle the deck.
It's a jerk off thing. You insert it into the egg.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like a butt thing for your prostate.
No.
No, it's to help you, shuffle the deck more efficiently.
And it's called an egg.
Gherkin or
because
gherkin.
It is in like an egg shape, but it has like an egg case that you put it in to keep it in shape. It's just this silicone rubberish thing with ridges and stuff on the inside. They have different themes like spider, mist, thunder, and on the inside it's got all these textures and whatnot. You put in some lube and then you put it on your cock and you just start having an hour.
Have an adder. Take her down.
Have an hour, yeah.
Get her done.
Wow.
I
Arnold
said
Big Tuna.
You should work for them. Be a sales rep.
We keep trying to get sponsored.
Yeah.
The
So
Twitter account was
we
following
have
us
put
for a
in a lot of work in trying to get sponsored.
I just
Wait,
want to flip you all off. By
What was
getting
the streamer we came up with like fucking 30 different catchphrases in one
Oh,
stream?
I was there for that.
Although I have to give props.
you were there. Schmeckel was there and Semaj was there. I don't remember who else was there because I was drunk.
Whoa.
But yeah, it's like I can't remember any of the good ones besides "Go Fuck Yourself" because that's just the classic.
We want to talk to Magnus Deacon. He came up
Oh yeah,
with some
Magnus
of the
was the
best.
other one that came up with some really good ones.
Yolk.
Tenga eggs because hookers have AIDS.
Tenga eggs, you insert the yolk.
Or we're Tenga eggs, where the yolk is you.
That was it.
Tenga eggs because your prom date left with someone else.
There it is.
Tenga eggs because they can't cry rape in the morning. But neither can a corpse, so just shoot them.
I'm just gonna go back to Cam Horan and be like Tanger eggs because I don't fuck for money.
Here you go.
Oh no! They do sell Tenga eggs, like used ones. They're Cadbury eggs.
Oh no!
You know those creepy feathers.
Oh,
I don't even fucking like them to start with, and now they're just done.
now it's done.
They just ruined Cadbury eggs for
You
for
try to say
fun.
the word "done" again?
Done.
Bullshit.
What?
Wait,
Bullshit. You know how you said it the first time.
you
said
jerking off?
There
Right?
are certain words the accent just is so much more funny.
Fuck off. I'm gonna go cry, you fucking
Good.
prick.
Yeah.
I have that effect on women.
Hey, get it on
Come
camera.
bitch, you know you like it.
Tears are great lube.
Hey, right.
Jesus.
If you want me to cry on camera, you're gonna have to pay me.
Or just verbally abuse you more.
Speaking of fuck you, pay me.
I'm
I
pretty
finally
sure-
finished and uploaded that most iconic SJWs of 2016 video.
Oh
pretty
god, that must
sure-
have taken forever.
I know. I had to fight my fucking movie studio because it didn't want to do GIFs, and so therefore a lot of the Trigglypuff shit was just like impossible for me to do in like a time friendly.
Oh Jesus! Like, how long does it take to render? Like 20 minutes? Ugh.
It was 20 minutes to upload. Rendering was probably longer than that.
Yeah.
How
Because,
long's the video?
Smuggly puff.
Moogly puff.
But yeah, if you guys want to debate over who I called the most iconic, you can knock yourselves out.
I'll have to watch it later.
I hope
Please
it's
comment.
Smuggly puff.
I will.
You think Smuggly Puff was the most iconic SJW of 2016?
Yeah, because she basically watched a woman get physically assaulted, but because the woman didn't agree with her, she didn't see nothing, and that's basically SJWism.
No, she's not the most iconic. She's the best representation of the stereotype.
Well, she's
Yeah, well,
going to jail.
There you go. She's the most
No.
stereotypes wrapped up into one
She
very
already went to
large
jail.
person.
Okay, she did go to jail because she fucking stole some at the same protest.
Yeah, she assaulted Lauren Southern and stole her cell phone.
No, not Lauren Southern. Some other girl. And stole her cell phone because the girl was taking footage. And then also some footage surfaced from a few years prior, and it's some high school that said that they had like homophobic spray paint on it, and they're like, yeah, we're so sad, and it was totally Smugly Puff. And yeah, I know, and people think it was a hoax because like who the fuck goes to a high school and spray paints like faggots or whatever? Like would anybody bother doing that besides kids that were like, doing it for the victim cred?
Oh yeah, no, I heard.
Well, I mean, maybe the kids who are like alkies in high school, but even that's a bit of a stretch. Wasn't it like an art school or some shit?
I don't know. Wait, let me try to find the Smugly Puff.
But I thought like he was a trans guy. So does he go to like boy jail or girl jail?
No, don't say trans guy, because when she went to court, she declared as a female, dressed as a female, went there. No, she doesn't get to be called a trans guy.
Okay, she's a wannabe trans guy. She's a
transgender. She's a trans.
She's a trender.
Just call them freaking dyke lesbians. That's what they are.
Did you guys catch that interview with Smugly Puff and her so-called lawyer who's like sitting there advocating people to violate the law, and you're like, you're not a lawyer.
So it's kind of like, I was like, you're a lawyer in the same way that I'm a surgeon.
Yeah.
Do not trust either of us in those professions.
if you're a lawyer, you just threw away your career certificate.
It's kind of like, well, you're going to get disbarred as soon as this goes viral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it was great that she gave a
name because she was exposed as going to court as presenting and declaring herself as a female. She gets all the fucking hate from me on that one. Oh, I'm a trans guy. Until it gets her benefit.
Yeah.
Until it's to her benefit to be a girl, then.
She's like, I don't want to get raped in prison. Don't worry, darling. I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, you're not cute enough. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the little Filipino boy's in a lot more danger than you are.
Yeah.
All right,
I
fellas,
know
I'm
who the
gonna
most
call it a
iconic
night.
is.
All right, well, you have a good one.
Yeah.
Thanks for
have a good one, Dolphin.
And great year, man. Best year ever.
Best year yet.
Yeah.
It's only gonna get better, isn't it?
Oh, I hope so.
Well, it can't be fucking worse than this.
One can only pray.
Wet.
Oh my god, it's gonna get so much better. I thought 2016 was fun. 2015 was worse. Like 2015 was when the SJWs were first, when they like took over and they
the Blitz.
They thought they were winning too. Like that was when they ruined Tim Hunt's career, and when the guy who landed the comet Shirtgate.
Oh, that was
was it
horrible.
Richard Dawkins had that stroke after they all freaked on him for retweeting some fucking funny comic?
That was this year.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it was certainly early this year, and then also like Gamergate was still going strong, and like it seemed like there were like, and then like if you even like watched a Sargon video, everybody would like freak out on you and be like, you're a right-wing Nazi, and it was like, did you even look at the video? No, but I heard about him in a feminist magazine and he's a Nazi, and it was just like, what the shit? Like you couldn't do anything in 2015.
Nope.
I was deeply depressed, and like I don't know.
2015, I was told that I was a virus that would be eradicated from campus, and that I needed to watch my back or we will get you.
Wow.
Yeah, and I took it to my school's fucking security office and they did nothing.
Wait.
I got no platformed by the fucking students union. In 2016 I got no platformed.
I literally, like, me fucking, as much, I'm the motherfucker who posts a video like every day, and as much as I talk and everything, I write a lot on Facebook, and I have, like 1,700 friends, and I would have another 400 more if it weren't for me turning into a shitlord. But all my friends are SJWs, and it got, there was a certain point where I decided that I could, because I have a lot of friends who are black and who are into Black Lives Matter and all that kind of shit. And I kept like trying to, give them constructive criticism about like protests and like, you know, the way they were behaving, because it was like, you guys, this is not heading in the direction you wanted to. Like, you know, like, and I was saying that for years. Like, it was like, you guys, this is how you get like a conservative person elected. Like, this is not, like, I don't know who taught you anything about like effective organizing, but this is exactly what you don't want to do, you know, all this bullshit. And they were just so relentless on they could not take criticism at all. They were just like, shut your white ass up, motherfucker. And like, I got threatened, you know, by people that used to be my friends. They said they were gonna beat me up for nothing, for seriously, like, just like one time I offered feedback about this protest, and I wasn't even really critical. I said overall I thought it was good, and this guy didn't even read it, and he ended up threatening me because I didn't want to. He was like, either you stop talking, we don't need your white ass opinion, so either you show up to the protests with us or you stop posting about it. And I was like, well, I don't want to go to these protests necessarily. And he threatened me. He seriously said he was going to beat my ass. And it was like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? And after a while, I just felt defeated. And for about a year, I did not post anything about anything having to do with my real opinions about social justice stuff. And that was 2015. And then it got
white and then opinion.
What's that?
Ugh. How dare you be white and have an opinion?
Yeah, because I felt that lost, and I didn't know where other people were. And then there was this one fucking moment, this one fucking homeless ass tranny piece of shit that I've known since I was 15, and he's not cool and he is not smart. Sorry, I'm calling him a he. He's supposed to be a she, but he's a fucking dumbass, and he's always been. All he is a fucking mooch. He got kicked out of his house when he was like, you know, a teenager, and all he does is like mooch off of people and whine about how oppressed he is in order to, like, you know, trick people into letting him stay over for a week. And then everyone realizes that he sucks and that he's not, he takes everything for granted. He thinks the world owes him something. He's just like a shitty person, and he's dumb. Like, he's just not smart, but he works activist. He's mixed black and Filipino, and he's trans now. So he, you know, is able to like work the oppression points really well and convince people that somehow he's a good charity case. And I posted about that show Empire. You guys ever watch that?
Oh yeah.
I have not.
That show. Yeah,
I've heard of it.
It's not that great.
Okay, so this dumb motherfucker, I posted, hey, I'm watching Empire, and I realize I can't say anything about my feelings because I don't feel like I can share my feelings as a white person about this show currently. And this little fucker said, "We've trained you really well."
Oh, I've been
and I was
mad.
like, oh, fuck you. Don't get cocky on me, you dumb little shit. No, and then very soon after that, I told him to fuck off on his timeline and then blocked him. One of the only people I've ever blocked on Facebook. And then soon after that, I went full shitlord and started telling my real opinions and lost about 300 friends in like 6 months. So, you know, but yeah, the 2015 was grim. 2016 was a vindicating. I have had so much fun in 2016. So.
I can definitely relate.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
My 2016 started off with me not being at all politically active. In fact, like, I knew the election was coming up, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna vote for Trump. He's fucking crazy. And then there's this point where we went to go get a physical health assessment for the Army, and I was a Republican, and there's this super hardcore left. Everything you do is racist. Everything you say is just full on SJW in the military with me. And this motherfucker proceeds to just scream at me how I'm a fucking dumbass and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And truthfully, he handed me my own fucking ass on a platter. And I was like, you know what? That fucking sucked. I should probably get more informed about politics. So it's like, as soon as that fucking happened, I was reading every fucking piece of news I could get my hands on. I watched Ben Shapiro, watching fucking Milo, fucking everybody I could get into. And then like a few months ago, I was like, "Ooh, hey, what's this community all about? Skeptics? That sounds cool. Might as well join that. Fuck it." Seems
I don't know
like
if it's
a cool
something you
group.
join so much as something you do.
On a side note, I just want to just sort of say that story is a wonderful example of why we need bullying.
Right?
I hate saying that, but I'm like, it kind of forces you to challenge yourself.
There's a line.
I agree.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think there's.
But wait,
yeah,
I don't
there's
know.
a
I don't know
line.
about. I don't know about bullying, but
Most
no,
definitely.
there's definitely a place in the world for assholes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Someone needs to get shit done.
Constructive criticism.
Like bullying means that it's an unfair fight, and that's the reason you're entering into the fight is because it's unfair. But an asshole means like an asshole will stand up to bullies and often win. And it's like because fuck it, I don't got anything to lose.
Here's the thing. I mean, when we grow as individuals, when we're forced to face an opponent or a strife or something, a conflict or something, that it builds character is what I'm saying. And so when you have that kind of problem, like being a bully or dealing with a bully and all that, that gives you something to strive against.
Yeah,
it builds on that character. So that's why I'm sort of saying bullying isn't really that big of a problem. I mean, it helps you deal with some of these issues.
It does, and it does. No, it does bring you something to strive against. I mean, actually, if it wasn't for some really bad SJW bullies, I would not have ever made my channel. There was these feminist bullies that took over this gay male space, and they were just horrible, and they were bullying gay guys in a space that was designed for gay men, and they didn't care and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with these women? Like, they think that men have male privilege, even gay guys, so they were willing to be men.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even used to be allowed into this space. Like, it wasn't even supposed to be for them, and they felt like they could just go in there and kick men around. And I was like,
the playbook, isn't it? Like, find a space that you don't already own, and kick down the door to get in because you feel you're obligated to it.
And then try to take it over. And that's exactly what they did. And this fucking old lesbian bitch, I complained about it. This old lesbian bitch had bullied her way into power. And because she convinced a lot of the gay guys that she really loved gay men, and so she should be in charge, basically. These fucking bitches tried to bully me, and I got upset. I mean, I won the argument. Like, I fucking mopped the floor with them, but there was like 15 of them, and so this was all online, and so I stood up to them, and then they temporarily banned me, and then the lesbian said that if I talked to her, I could make up, and she told me about intersectional feminism, and I had not actually heard the term intersectional feminism, and this was like a year and a half ago, maybe almost 2 years now, but I didn't understand the term, and she was like, well, intersectionality, and then she explained to me what it is, and I was like, oh, well, I know what that is, people's lives suck for more than one reason, duh, like, it was like, I don't like, obviously it's the reality of someone who's a black gay male is different than a white gay male. I understand that. But then once I learned about that, and then I realized that little philosophy was being used as a justification for bullying, then I went and I researched it, and then I realized how fucking crazy it was, and how many people were like, I'm an intersectional feminist. Like, I didn't understand it was this gigantic movement, and had I not been bullied in that way, I wouldn't probably be making YouTube videos right now.
Yeah, I got no platform from the students' union because it was like we were talking about the issue of race and being like an Asian Jew. The people have been racist to me before. Shock horror.
Aside from me and the name calling tonight.
Yeah, but it doesn't bother me. And I was talking about how I don't think in the student union we need to throw all these funds at having a black head of student union. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, if the student union is to represent everyone, then why do we need a student union just to represent black people? Like, why are you different to everyone else? Why don't we get an Asian to represent all Asians?
Because black people are gods of the earth. They deserve to be in charge, and they need to.
No.
We should be their slaves for a while.
They was Kangs.
No, they was Kangs and shit.
It's
Kangs and shit.
It's their turn. It's their turn.
Yeah.
I had a vice principal at my high
Sorry,
school.
but I cut her off though. She's not done with her story.
I was, but I was told that I was white passing, so I didn't know what racism was like.
What does that mean? You're not black.
It means you look light enough to pass
No, I
for
mean
white.
she's too fucking light, skinted.
I look
Because
white.
skinted is now a word in this
Doesn't-
fucking retarded country.
Doesn't matter. I'm too white to face racism. Not like someone like fucking called me Jackie Chan all the way through primary school. That was a pretty good insult though. I'm not even Chinese.
You had a girl whose name was actually Jackie Chow.
Oh,
I felt so bad for her.
What a cruel set of parents.
like dog chow.
Huh?
Dog chow.
Oh, fuck off.
She was a
I
bitch.
like you guys.
That's kind.
It's all right because they eat dogs. They're all right about it.
Yeah, no, actually, Asians are the most privileged out of all of us. You guys make the most money.
Get the best SAT scores.
Maybe it's because we work the hardest. Maybe that's the reason.
I
Maybe
don't
Jews
object to
and
that.
Asians
I don't
What,
argue.
you mean that hard work equals results? There's no fucking way.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's the same reason why Jews tend to be more successful financially than other demographics is because they have a well, it's a combination of networking and and kind of a cultural belief of being better than your parents that is heavily exercised that we don't really see in all societies anymore.
Well, I don't know if you were there when Bert, right? Bobain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say you were playing Miscreated at the time, and he was talking about an interview he'd gone to a while back, sound and lighting or some kind of like theater and showbiz oriented shit. And guy interviewing him was like, "Do you have any questions?" And Bert was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Do you know any reason why? Do you know why? There seem to be so many Jewish people in showbiz."
Oh no.
Legit.
Oh.
And the guy was kind of nonplussed. He was just like set aside by it. And he goes, "Well, they network better than most other people." And had an actual answer. I was very surprised at that, but he's right. Jewish geography is really a fucking thing. Like if I had a hilarious Jewish religions teacher, but that's not the point. It was just the way I've had it explained. It makes sense. It's not a bad thing. It's not like a conspiracy theory thing. It's just some cultures influence it better.
They tend to have an in-group bias that doesn't go against everybody else. They're not like fuck everyone else, but they're in-group biased enough to go, I'm gonna give a Jew a job before a Gentile, but I ain't not gonna hire a Gentile.
Yeah.
One of the things about the you mentioned that people said that you're a white passing person of color or whatever. I had something really pissed me off. Okay, so I know a number of people that are, like 1/4 black or, Asian or something, and they look white to most people. But if you know them, you can kind of see it, and if you know, like they have very curly hair or whatever. And my friend Sarah, who I've known since like the 2nd grade, actually, and we reconnected over the past year, and this was before I totally turned on SJWs and realized like they were up to no good and getting worse. I was sort of like I knew a bunch of SJWs and I knew that they were like wrong about almost everything and they were stupid, but I thought that they were like overall like it's like, oh, everybody goes through their phase where they want to have a cause and they'll get over it, in a year or two they'll be fine. And it was like, wait, no, they actually have a whole smorgasbord of bad ideas that all work together that make them worse and worse and worse. So but I was still hoping for the best at this time. And I was talking to my friend and I was like, she was like, yeah, everybody thinks I'm white because I look basically white, but like my grandfather was black and he went to jail for 12 years for a crime he didn't commit. And you know, a lot of people think it was really just racism, kind of like, you know, like, oh, it was just some guy and they needed to arrest someone to make someone happy. And, you know, that was like a big thing. And it, you know, and it traumatized the whole family. She's like, yeah. And I feel that trauma, you know, as a part of my life, like, but nobody knows that I'm even Black. So I was like, well, it's very well known that there's like white passing people of color or whatever, white passing racial minorities. And I'm like, oh, I can ask around, see if there's a good article about that. Right? Because I thought that there should be some article being like, hey, yeah, it can be hard sometimes to have people assume that you're totally white, even though ethnically you are actually mixed and people don't know that. So I looked for articles. I did not find a single article that was sympathetic with white passing people of color. Every article I found was shaming them. Basically being like, you think that you're Black, but you're fucking not, because everyone knows that you look white and you are white. And it was like, what the shit? Like,
well, it's just light skin privilege now and everything. How lighter skinned Latinos or lighter skinned Blacks or lighter skinned whatever.
Yeah.
Right. And my grandmother once said, and I thought she was just being racist as fuck because old people reasons, but I really don't agree. Oh shit! I'm self-muting. 1 second here. She goes, I really don't agree with parents having mixed children. Hear me out on this because it does sound horrible off on its face. But she goes, what winds up happening is you get kids who aren't as accepted on one side or the other because each side is more apt to see them as not fitting in than they are as to see them as to want to take them in as part of their group.
Yeah.
So you get Black people who say you're not Black. You get white people who say, well, you're not really white or whatever. You get one half of the equation always bumping them back to the other side, right? And then they have to live through that. And it doesn't matter if the parents teach them all about their heritage on both sides of the things, all about like, you know, different cultural practices and shit. It won't matter at a certain point because the people they have to live beside and their peers aren't as likely to just accept them out of hand. And I'm like, yeah, okay, sure, whatever. And the more I watch this, the more I go, well, you know, lighter skinned Black people are more. I'm like, are you like crazy ass semi-racist grandmother's words are coming true, and it's all BuzzFeed's fault.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of sorry.
No, talk.
It's kind of freeing in a way not to be part of like a race or a collective because like no one wants to like the Jews don't want to accept me because I'm Asian and the Asians don't want to accept me because I'm Jewish and I've got too much white in me for anyone of color to accept me. And you kind of just have to carve out your own path in life. You kind of have to just go on your own merit.
Sometimes you got to be a femtile.
Yeah. Well, I think Morgan Freeman. Sorry.
No,
can't we all just pigtail? Really? Like seriously? Can't we all just be pigtail? People going their own way.
Let's all just fuck.
I don't even know what the fuck
I'm not objecting.
I approve Hack's plan.
No, seriously, like if we all like we all look the same.
I think the thing to keep in mind with the whole SJW culture is that, I mean, like they have so many rules that half the rules contradict all the other rules. You know, it's like, you know, it's racist to care more about, you know, but they want you to simultaneously not judge people by their skin color, but then of course you have to judge people by their skin color. You know, Black people are always right. I think what it ultimately is basically trying to rob trying to rob 99.9% of the population of any sort of agency or critical thinking. They want you to feel like somehow you are an oppressor, therefore you will follow the leader. And that's what it, you know, is like. It's like they don't want you to think anymore. They want you to feel guilty about something, no matter who the fuck you are. You're gonna, you know, unless you're a fucking Black trans retard in a fucking wheelchair, lesbian or whatever, like you're gonna feel bad about something. So, and it's because they want to control you. They want to be able to tell you what to do. You have to pay, you know, like pay attention to the top intersectional feminist in your district or whatever. Like,
I think it was Morgan Freeman that said it best when he was asked about the race issues. I think it was on a CNN interview. He said, just stop talking about it. if you want racism to go away and all that, you just don't talk about it. Don't.
Yeah, it was an interview on 60 Minutes from like 2005 or something. It was a good while ago.
Yeah, I mean, he was absolutely right. I mean, the more we talk about it, I mean, you just bring the issues up. If you want racism to go away and people to treat you like equal, then don't make it a thing. And that's essentially where Black Lives Matter is the problem.
Yeah,
they're constantly talking about race all the time. It's always about race.
I think everybody should like in high school I had a class called Prejudices, and it was all about and I went to like a small hippie high school where it was like 250 students by the time I graduated, and everybody knew each other, and we sat there and we like talked about being gay or being a racial minority or like shit like that. And I think that everybody should go through that experience in their life where they do talk about everything and like talk, and like, because you really do learn a lot, and that's cool and everything, but it can more than be done to death and to the point where everybody just starts getting really racist because all you do is talk about it all the time. And you can like over the past 4 years I've gotten kind of racist when I was mostly over it. Like I could totally always hang out with, half my friends were non-white and I would hang out, and now every time I'm around a person who's like black or something, I'm like, is this person gonna think I'm microaggressed on them? Like, are they gonna like freak out and like get all uptight about some bullshit because it's happened so many times now?
Well,
and so now I'm not comfortable around black people in the way that I used to be, and that pisses me the fuck off.
That's when the whole talking about race is part of the problem, because now we get thinking about this, and they start to think, well, is this okay? Is that okay? And now you're walking on eggshells.
Yeah. And I know that a lot of the black people feel the same. Like I go out in fucking Seattle where I live, and like I can't have a conversation with a black person without them bringing up the fact that they're black in some way. That's sort of like we'll be like, yeah, well, we're in Seattle, and they're like, well, yeah, that's because everyone here is white, and and shit like that. And it's like, why did you have to say that? Like like, okay, I'm gonna go get another drink now. Fuck off. Like
it is.
I think we were cool.
Portland.
It's like that everything's gone backwards, and it's like
fucking Portland.
These kids grew up, hearing the stories about the civil rights movement and what their grandparents and parents did to be equal. And all of a sudden it's changed to, let's not be equal. Let's put white people down.
Yeah.
Let's make white people feel bad for existing. Like,
well,
it's your fault. You were born with this skin color. Like, fuck off.
No one wants to reset the pendulum. They just want to pull it further there.
Exactly. That's all that's going to happen with this like fucking SJW movement and now the alt-right. All that's going to happen is the alt-right are going to get more fucking racist and deluded, and
that's why I just made
fucking racist and deluded.
I just made a whole 21-minute video that I uploaded yesterday about or the day before yesterday about, it's called The Dynamics of the White Nationalist Movement, and I explained, I'm like, look, this is all a product of the race baiting, Black Lives Matter and shit that happened over the past year. That's why people are joining this movement, and that's what it's about it. And it's just so frustrating, and
it's also essentially why Donald Trump won.
Oh yeah. Oh
right.
There are a lot of reasons, but that is a big one.
No, it is. It's a very big one. It's a very big
was a
one.
huge factor.
Yeah, no, and people were so man, and like as I was saying, like I really was warning these fuckers for years. Like before he was even running, I was warning this. Like I was like, you guys are cruising for a bruising. Like this is not going to end in your favor. No matter what the fuck whatever you think you want to happen is exactly what is not going to happen, because you're being such bitch. Like I remember talking to this bitch one time. I didn't even know who the fuck she was. Somebody posted an article about white people having dreadlocks and how like.
That whole thing.
Yeah, and
fucking.
No, it wasn't. You wouldn't have read it. It was a some guy's small blog, and I think he might have had dreadlocks. And he was a white guy, and he was like, yeah, people are trying to say that it's a subtle form of racism because it's cultural appropriation, even though people on literally every continent have had dreadlocks, and nobody owns anything. But of course, like blah 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 blah, and it went on and on, and So this girl said something like, yeah, you need to respect our culture. And some guy was like, oh yeah, well, what else do I have to do for you? And she said, you have to fan me and feed me grapes. And she was a black girl. And I was like, okay, that's kind of funny. So I said, okay, that's funny. Well played. But did you read the article? You know? And she said, she like writes in all caps, yes, I did. And I have very good reading comprehension. Thank you. And it was like,
oh, you read real well for a black chick.
Well, and it was like I didn't even. I was like, I'm like, I didn't think that you're stupid. I'm just was asking if you read it or not because it was actually kind of reasonable. And she was like, blah 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 blah. No, he's fucking white and he's saying shit and fucking. And I was like, okay, yeah, but like, I think that you should like listen to what he's saying because. And she's like, blah 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 blah. White people need to do this. White people need to do that. And I'm like, yeah, but like. I mean, white people don't really have to do anything. And she was like, yeah, they fucking do. They need to respect fucking our culture, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, but here's the thing. White people are really, really getting sick of hearing about appropriation. Like, you can only shame people for their hairstyles so long before they just fucking tell you to fuck off. And she says to me, after like posting like 5 or 6 times, like basically ordering white people around, she says, what, you think I care what white people think of me? Do you think I give a shit what white people think of me? I don't give a shit. Yeah, well, no, and it was like, you just spent 5 posts trying to tell me that you think that white people need to style their hair to your fancy, you know, to suit your whims. White people have to style their hair a different way, and then all of a sudden you don't care what white people think of you. Do you see where you're losing your audience there? And then she flipped out and, you know, started yelling at me. And then she got the person that I was arguing on the timeline with to block me. I don't even know who the fuck she was. Somehow, some white guy that I was mutual friends with her with was like, oh no, this white guy's arguing with my token black female friend. I better unfriend him. That was how crazy it got. It was like, what the fuck? Like, what is wrong with you people? But they lost. But they lost.
What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, you people?
I definitely had people flip out on me and actually say that, what do you mean, you people? And I was like, you people that say dumb shit like this. Like, they're like,
so black people.
I think it's a
please go away.
Symptomatic of like how like minority communities have been treated by the government. Because if it's the Republicans in power, it's like, oh, you should do up your bootstraps and, you know, get away from that crime. And it's like, well, it's not that easy. And then the liberals
how hard is it to not commit a crime?
Yeah, I agree.
It's not.
I'm sorry.
No,
how
she's
hard
right.
is that?
No, Fern's right. Fern, you guys, I think Fern's right. I think that they're. I think that. Yeah, it's either like okay, they need to have agency and they need to do everything for themselves and their own community, or they fucking like give they give
white
people.
man's fault.
Yeah, they give people a bunch of stupid handouts that are very temporary, just long enough to make them forget, like just long enough for them to get soft. Basically,
what basically is happening.
I'd rather have the no
Hispanic
handouts work and have it work for you than have a system that gave me handouts. 110%.
Well,
like
it's Black and Hispanic communities in the US have basically had the family structure ripped apart by fucking like government funding, and then been told and turned around like, you don't get shit now, fucking sort it out. And then the government comes back and goes like, no, we'll look after you. Now you're trying to like rebuild yourself. We'll look after you again.
Well, I can blame Lyndon B. Johnson for that. I can also blame Ronald Reagan for that. You get a war on poverty and you get the war on drugs, which have both been massive failures.
Yeah, both things. And I mean, there's been a number of things. Like the Black community has really been dicked around. The way that like record executives massively promoted gangster rap instead of other forms of, you know, things like that definitely happened. And if you look at other rap that was coming out of the time period, there was like stuff that was good, that was popular, and they were like, they were like, no, let's promote NWA.
Okay, so here's the question: if you're gonna say, well, they promoted stuff, does that mean they have no agency and can't decide for themselves not to follow a bad message?
No, of course not. But here's the thing. This is the thing.
You can lead a horse to water, man. You can't make it drink.
Obviously, Yeah, very obviously, we all know that. But and everyone's like, well, why do Asian people do well? Why do Jewish people do well? Jewish people are persecuted everywhere in the world. Blah 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 blah. Why are they doing well? What's the deal? What's the problem with the fucking black people? And here's what I think it is.
What's the problem with the fucking black people?
We've been asking that.
That's what everybody
Years.
says. It always comes back to that. Like, why is it black people? You know, like it's probably their own fault. This is honestly what I think it is. And I think people should think about this. And I don't know. I don't have a solution, but I think that because of the fact that you know, like black immigrants don't do so bad. You know, like they're decent.
They hustle.
The people
legally they hustle.
Black Americans were basically unanimously brought as slaves, which means they don't have a cultural identity. And people will say that white Americans don't have a cultural identity, but that's like not really true. But
1 second, you're gonna take away all the Creole stuff from. They're gonna take away all of the different music.
No. Hear me out. Okay.
They don't have a culture.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Let me finish this because this is something that people I hear from. No, I'm fucking honestly. This is something that shitlords go on and on about this all the time. Like, what the fuck is with the black people? And this is something I've really studied for like 20 years. Black people don't have much of a cultural identity that isn't based around reacting against white people. Like black people has lots of cultural things that have happened, but it's always kind of a like, well, white people are doing this, and then white people often end up doing things that are very similar to their, and then they come up with a new thing. So it's like, you know, they used to have funk and rock and roll, and then they went into disco, and then they went into hip hop, and it was like they were like, well, we have to do something else that's not whitey. And because black people has not been able to fit into white culture and assimilate very well, and they've always, so their cultural identity has been very adversarial, and there's this lacking of it, and it's and they also have like this, you know, the Baptist churches and shit like that, and because of this lack of cultural identity that's very consistent, and it's always sort of changing, it's very easy to manipulate them with trends and weird, you know, like shitty leaders. Like how many good black leaders have there been since MLK? You know, like
zero.
Yeah, and there's been a lot of false promises. There's been Reverend Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, fucking Farrakhan, that motherfucker, like awful people.
Tariq Nasheed.
Yeah, like people, fucking Alicia Garza and, you know, DeRay McKesson, like all those motherfuckers, like they're all awful. They're all awful.
Hey, do that healing thing you do. Sorry, yelling at someone in the game.
So
wrong headset.
So like they get these false promises and they really want to believe in something, and I really think that, you know, any poor community, if the people can dick around the poor community and make money off of them and shit, they will. You know, there's always someone out there that's going to do that. Like there's always going to be somebody out there setting up payday loan shops in poor neighborhoods.
Yeah.
It could be a white neighborhood, it could be a black neighborhood, it could be a fucking Asian immigrant neighborhood, you know? But there will always be someone doing that. But the black community is really easy to pick on, because all you got to do is drive to a neighborhood and you see a bunch of black people walking around and you know it's a poor neighborhood. And then you can also, you know, do things like pay a black preacher to like get all of his, you know, people in his congregation to vote for someone, and that they do that all the time. Fucking Hillary Clinton did the shit out of that this election. And so there's all these ways to dick around the black community, and I think it has to do it. They don't have leaders, and it has to do with this lack of a cultural identity, is what I really think it traces back to. And
I think it has more to do with the lack of fathers.
Yep.
Well, that's another thing that's a part of it, and that definitely perpetuates it.
70% of all black households.
I know.
I think it's a little larger than that.
I know.
I think it's a little larger than that.
So, but if you're gonna say it's all has to do with lack of fathers, then it's basically black.
No, I didn't say that.
It is a big factor. But if you're gonna say that is all you're saying is black people are being shitty. because they're not good fathers. Like
No,
that is
I
all
didn't
your
say that.
No, I'm saying
I
the
know.
fathers aren't there because the government is their father.
Yeah, well, okay, there's that too. There's that too. But you have to keep in mind that all these problems, like the war on drugs, fucking, you know, weird 3-strike you're out laws, the school to prison pipeline, which does exist. Like you can get tried as a juvenile criminal for not showing up to class, and if you go to a shitty school, of course you don't want to show up to class. There's all of these different factors. There's like, you know, 8 or 9 different reasons why there's not that many fathers in the black
And the
community.
people who pull through that, then explain to me the people who pull through that and do wonderfully in life. It is a conscious decision. I'm sorry. If you're going to break the law to get ahead, that is a conscious decision. Whether it's made.
Okay, dude. I am not saying nobody is arguing that it's impossible for black people to do well. I'm saying that there is like a tangible, like if you want to like at least believe that there could be a tangible, you know, and like maybe black people are stupider on average. Like maybe even if that totally is true, but there totally could be another thing going on, and it's just this lack of a cultural identity. They are this people that is lost, and that is what I think is really, if you really were to look in terms of an anthropological perspective, I think that's a really complicated thing, and I think not enough people will just say that and like, look, these people are people that, you know, have and almost every time they've had something positive that they've, you know, like in the civil rights era, there was a lot of really positive leaders and, you know, artists and stuff, and they all knew each other. They were all friends. Like if you watch the Nina Simone documentary about her, they were all friends with each other. She knew Malcolm X and everything. And then they all got killed. They got assassinated. Like that really happened. So, you know, like there's like, I'm going to give them more breaks than the, you know, ANCAPs and the fucking libertarians will be like, you know, everybody got to have agency and everything. Because that's true. But like, there's some things that, you know, Asian immigrants, they have their culture, they have their traditions, and black people don't quite have that.
All right. Okay, sure. Like culture can be a factor, but we also have to remember that America is more like it is a lot like a melting pot. And when you talk about culture, there's nothing wrong with saying American culture. There's nothing wrong with saying that, you know, just call yourselves American. There's no initial like you can do it as a hobby or a side thing to say like want to have like American culture, black, whatever kind of stuff. If you try to embrace the American culture, capitalism, that kind of stuff, and try to strive through that way, there's no reason why you couldn't, you know, actually pull yourselves up by your bootstraps, to use the phrase. I mean, that's not an impossibility.
Yeah, well, no, and obviously not, because, you know, there are very successful black people. So yeah, but you know, at the same time, it's like, what do you talk to your dad about, and what do you and talk to your grandpa about that, you know, you share in common as your lineage? You talk about being black people, like that's what you do, and like,
well, if your family is black, then yeah, black is a factor, but you could just as easily say father, mother. You know, you could talk about family related stuff. Your race really shouldn't really be a factor. It really shouldn't. The fact that you want to make it a factor is the problem. If you're in America, you are an American. You want to be an American, and yeah, exactly. You're going to celebrate Christmas. You're going to celebrate anything else. If you want to go out and do some side stuff like Kwanzaa or Hanukkah, have that, whatever it is. Make it a family thing. The fact that it's a race thing really shouldn't factor in.
Yeah, but I mean, it is easy for people to say, but
all right, cunts, as fun as this is, we've been going
5 hours
now, so we're gonna end this shit at this point.
Okay.
Let's get some shills from the cunts. Let's start with the chick here.
Hello. I posted my thing before, but it's at Fern and Loathing, FERN, and Loathing on the Twitters. So go follow that for offensive memes.
All the offensive memes.
Your turn.
Well, even though you had me come in so late, I'm Hufflepuff the Badger. I do basically the same kind of videos these people do, commentary, opinion, and stuff. And I just started a store on Redbubble, so buy my stuff.
Optimus Christ.
He's muted.
Okay, the gay guy.
Who did what with who for how many cookies?
Oh, I make videos about SJWs and stuff, and sometimes I rant and get mean. Sorry.
The Lester Simeon.
Oh, fuck you, inbred. I go. I'm Semaj. Do not look me up under any social media. Do not type in the letters SEMAJZ, and certainly don't click on the like and subscribe button. But if you do, thank you.
The pedophile at the desk.
That would be no. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that was a yup.
It's a really shitty sequel to Enemy at the Gate.
At _politipod POLITIPOD. That's my Twitter handle. Same name on YouTube. Just search the space politipod. I make.
God, he even sounds like he touches kids.
I make something. Oh, I remember. I make podcasts every Friday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and sometimes I do videos, and they all right.
It's good to know what you do.
Nothing too fancy.
They're all right. Most of them take place in the back of an ice cream truck.
Yes, yeah, precisely. Yes. How did you know?
All right, Knuckles.
Oh yeah, I'm the Rats of Controversy. I basically do the same shit these guys do, except for my videos are less entertaining. Subscribe to my shit anyway.
And I'm fucking Schmeckle. This was a fucking cunt stream. Hope you fucking enjoyed. If you didn't, I actually don't care all that much. Say goodbye, cunts.
Licked my ass.
And that's our sign off.